Hello there, Tribes fans. Welcome to tonight's European Tribes League Grand Final between Vertigo and IDK. We're all set up to go, and we're just sort of putting the bells and whistles on for you this evening. Okay, hang on. I've got technical problems already. Nope, we're okay. Good. Welcome. My partner in crime, Stowaway, was going to be sitting right here next to me, but unfortunately he is stuck in London traffic. So he's going to join us when he can, and we're looking forward to him being here. But until then, I'm going to be solo casting this. And we've got Grimble running the production. He's literally right in front of me, and I get to see all of the amazing bells and whistles and all of the cool technology that we've got for you tonight. But let's talk about the game. Tonight we've got Vertigo versus IDK, and it's going to be an incredible match. It is, in fact, a rematch of the Season 1 finals, and in this situation, Vertigo is going to go in with a winner's bracket advantage. So what that means is there's potentially two best of threes tonight. The first one, if Vertigo win that best of three, they will win the championship, and that'll be all she wrote. If IDK beat Vertigo in the first best of three, it'll be called a reset bracket, and then we'll go into a second best of three. So really looking forward to how it's going to go tonight. Now let's talk about what's happening, what maps are going to be picked. The map pool is Dangerous Crossing, Sunstar, Drydock, Arx Navina, Katabatic, Canyon Crusade, and Bella Omega. Krista got the, Knutson from Team Vertigo got the first ban, and he picked Katabatic. An interesting choice, given that IDK's best maps, you could argue, are Arx Navina and Drydock. Knutson then banned Dangerous Crossing. Not a big surprise. IDK have really been suffering with Dangerous Crossing recently. They've lost twice to Pelican, and generally it's just not their favorite map at all. Talking to Krista before the show, actually, he was saying that IDK's worst map, or at least the one they prefer to play the least, is actually Rain Dance. But that's not in the map pool, so they didn't have to worry about banning it out. So Dangerous Crossing is gone. Knutson then banned Canyon Crusade Revival, and so that's that one's gone. And then Krista banned Bella Omega. Knutson banned Arx Navina, and then Krista banned Sunstar, which means that the first map for tonight will be none other than Drydock, one of IDK's best maps. So this is good for them, because going into a best of three, winning the first map is a very powerful thing, and that's what they're going to need. So they're really going to want to take this first map of the first best of three, and they've got a really good chance given it is Drydock tonight. So that's pretty much it in terms of pre-game setup. I think, in fact, I've been kicked off the server. That's a shame. In terms of sides, it looks like Knutson's team Vertigo will be taking Blood Eagle. So let me get onto the server and see how far away from a start we are. We do have some interviews with the teams prepared. Okay, yeah, we've got the Vertigo one first, if we've got time to run it. So I'm just going to get on the server and see if we've got time to bring that to you. And basically, we're going to procrastinate for as long as possible to give my cohort as long as possible to actually get here and join us. So if you hear some rustling and jumping around halfway through the stream, hopefully that means it's Stowaway setting up his microphone. Okay, let's try to get logged on. So thank you very much for everyone joining us tonight. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. If you're just joining us, you don't know what's going on. This is the European Tribes League Grand Final, probably the biggest... well, in fact, definitely the biggest tournament we've got in Europe at the moment. This is for the grand prize of $1,400 US dollars. So let me, okay. Yeah, $1,400 US dollars will go to the winner, and $700 US dollars will go to second place. So a decent amount of cash on the line. Both of these teams are going to be gunning for it. But I think the more important thing on the line here is that guaranteed number one spot in the European tribe scene. And this is going to be very, very important for IDK, I believe, because tonight is actually going to be their last game. So if you didn't tune into Blue Plate last week, in fact, no, it wasn't Blue Plate. It was Blue Plate, because we did a cast that night. Krista came on in the post-game interview after beating Pelican and told us that tonight is going to be the last time we see IDK as we know it playing Tribes Ascend. So there's a lot of pride on the line tonight. It's going to be, it's just going to be really important for IDK to come out with a win. But Vertigo are not going to want that to happen. They're going to want to consolidate their position once more. They did win the the previous grand final. The Season 1 champions is Vertigo. So let's maybe kick it off to the Vertigo interview, and I'll pass that over to Grimble. All right, guys, we are here with Knutson from Team Vertigo. How are you doing this evening, Knutson?
Hello, yeah, I'm fine actually. I just got home from my holiday trip, so I'm kind of tired, so to say, but I'm fine.
Cool. And you ready for the match tonight?
Yeah, I am. I don't know how close it was between IDK, Pelican slash Flam, but I'm really curious how to see how IDK are playing because I have no idea about it. I hope my teammates do because they were still at the place.
Right. Okay. So you're actually coming into this one pretty cold.
Yes, I got home 1 hour ago.
Cool. Well, let's talk about a little bit. You know, it's a pretty big match tonight. It is the grand final. Vertigo, you guys basically showed up for EUTL Season 1. You took that out, and now we've got a rematch of that, the grand finals of Season 1 rematch, although you guys are now going in with the winner's bracket advantage, which I don't think was the same last time. Is that correct?
I think that's correct, yes.
Yeah. So, you know, what about the team? Like, describe your playstyle. What is Vertigo as a team all about?
Being random, I would say. I mean, what as well a little bit. You know, I wanted my O to camp the capper, as people calling it. I don't call it that way. So that's what we're doing, and we really do it well. We're not really, as I would call it, we are not really, you know, timed well in O, like basic stuff. Our O is doing more random stuff, as I call it, and everyone can make the grab, so to say. So it's hard to read our O, and that's for we get more grabs, and that's for I think we are the better team today.
Cool. And in terms of maps, like, what would you say are Vertigo's strongest maps compared to your weakest ones?
I will say the small maps are our strongest one because then we can have our O to go out and camp the, you know, sides routes for the cappers, maybe finish them off. So I would say that is our strongest map. It's not like Kata, DX. We don't really know yet how to play these maps. So I hope we're not going to play these two. I know that IDK hates these two as well. So we'll see.
Cool. And what about your opponent, IDK? These guys have been around forever. Obviously, you've met them before several times in Team Heartbreakers and Hindsight before that. What do you think about the Vertigo versus IDK matchup?
I mean, this is like tradition now, seriously. Every final, you know, these two are going to play each other. And I don't know who's been watching each team the most. And IDK is, I think IDK today is more inactive than we are. I mean, we don't play that as much either, but still IDK are, you know, going to quit. I don't know if people heard about it, but they are going to quit after this final. So they are not really motivated. We are still at least a little bit motivated. You know, so it feels like we have a better opportunity here to win the game because we have more motivation. I think. I'm not sure.
You don't think sort of them going out on a retirement might give them even more motivation to try and go out on a win?
I mean, they lost versus Pelican. I know, and they were like scared. They were like, "Oh shit, Pelican is actually better than we thought." But then we stomped them, and I hope that actually motivated them because I know IDK. You know, IDK they always want to win. You know, and if you're gonna quit, you want to be the number one before you quit. So they are. I think they are motivated, but not at the same level. I think still.
Okay, well, let's talk about tonight's game. It is the grand final. It is a rematch of last time. The way the format's going to work is it's a potential 2 best-of-3 scenario. So if IDK beats you in the first best-of-3, it'll reset the bracket, as they say, and go to a second best-of-3. How do you see it panning out tonight, given that in the grand finals of Season 1, it went right to the end of the map, overtime in the last map, and finally you guys just clinched it at the end? Do you see it being that close again tonight?
Hard to tell because we have not seen IDK played well for a long time. We saw them lost versus Pelican, and that was just really, really terrible. And I did not watch Pelican versus IDK, so I cannot tell if it was close or if it was, you know, if Pelican played good. I mean, if Pelican played good or IDK played good or better than last time. So it's hard for me to tell towards this question, to be honest. I mean, IDK are always good, in my opinion, so that's the only answer I can get, to be honest. I don't have a better one right now.
Fair enough. And I mean, what do you think about the IDK retirement as well?
That's shit, man. I mean, it was the same when the Heartbreakers had it. I'm pretty sure IDK felt the same. You know, the second top team disappear, so to say. And now it's going to happen again. You know, the top 2 teams are leaving, and this might make Vertigo, less motivated because the competition is not at the same level. It might just be 7-0, 7-0, so to say, and that's what I'm afraid of. I don't even know if I'm gonna continue after this season. I don't even know about that. But it's really sad to see IDK disappear because they have been here for a long time, as you said, from Tribes 1, which is like, they are, tribes in Europe, so that's really sad to see. And they are my friends as well, so it's really sad to see them leave.
Yeah, I mean, no one, I think, is happy with it, but I mean, I guess times change. But tonight's going to be an incredible game. We're really looking forward to it. So best of luck to you and your team. Do you have any final thoughts or final words going into tonight's grand final?
I hope it's going to be a great game. I hope it's going to be more fun to watch than Season 1. Hopefully it's going to be like Flamboyance versus Vertigo in the group stage, which everyone thought was really ridiculous awesome to watch. So I hope everyone is going to enjoy the game.
Cool. All right,
see
buddy.
You after the game.
Yeah.
For the interviews, and I'm going to be happy and screaming like IDK or shit.
Well, best of luck, buddy. We can't wait to watch the games. I'll let you get back to the training, and we'll see you on the servers very, very soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So there you go. That was Knutsen of Team Vertigo giving us a little bit of a background as to how they're going into this match. Found it quite interesting that Knutsen's actually been away for the last week, so Vertigo actually haven't really even trained at their full roster since they last played. So that's going to be interesting because I know that IDK were definitely training last night, and we'll see if that sort of last-minute training will come into effect. This will be the first map. It will be Dry Dock. These guys are just sort of filtering onto the server now. So, do we have rosters at all? No, we don't have rosters. That's okay. A lot of you will be familiar with the members of both these teams. It's worth noting that IDK again tonight will be running Extravagance. Their main capper Creature is not able to play this evening. So Extravagance played with IDK when they were playing Flamboyant and then Pelican on Wednesday night. So they have been training quite a lot together. Krista said in his interview, which hopefully we'll get to later, that Extravagance has been around and with the team for quite a while. Obviously not the ideal situation for them. Of course, they would rather run with their traditional kappa, which is Creature, but they will be running with Extravagance tonight. As far as I'm aware, Vertigo will be fielding a full roster, and it looks like most of them are in the server at the moment. And in fact, you can start seeing it on the screen right now. So like I say, guys, we're just sort of waiting for these. In fact, I'll tell them that we're ready. Casters are ready. And yeah, as I said, hopefully my co-caster will appear very, very soon. But until he does, I'm going to be taking you through this evening. So Vertigo just pulling their last few members into the server. And looks like we're starting to see the team switch happen right this moment. So we'll be starting in 30 seconds on, well actually, it's only Love that switched over at the moment. Yep, they're all ready, so I expect to see the rest of IDK switching over, and they do that right now. Okay, so on IDK, Team Diamond Sword, we're going to have Shad, Supercomputer, Crystallite, Impaler, Extravagance, Love, and Kington. That could be... No. Who's Kington? I'll have to try and get some clarification on that later. On Vertigo, on Team Blood Eagle, we have Epix, Shaz, Am92, Matt, Knutsen, Eunice, Brain Damage, and Athelion. And Kington, I've just been reliably informed, is actually Matin, just trying to make my life a little bit difficult. But this game is now underway. The first 25 minutes of the first map on Dry Dock coming at you straight away. Looks like Crystallite's going to go for a bit of early harass. It'll be interesting to see if they try to switch, try to put something together very, very quickly. Shaz gets that first blood. Am92 setting up on the flag stand here. For those that are wondering, the reason that Am92 put 92 on the end of his name to begin with was because you can't have a three-letter name in Tribe Descent. It looks like he's gotten around that by just putting all of the M's on the end of his name. Knutsen setting up the sniper on the back hill here. Quite a common place, particularly with the routes that we would be seeing coming out of Extravagance. She was really favoring that slide route, which is exactly what kind of Knutsen's doing at the moment. And we'll see what she decides to set up in this game. I can see Love setting up in that infiltrator. He would be trying to get rid of Knutson. It looks like Madden is going to get the first grab of the game. He's down to a quarter health, and he doesn't have that much speed. Only 120 Sanics on him, and his flag is now out as well. I can see Eunice over there in the distance has picked that one up. We've got, in fact, no chase coming on Madden, but he is going to run potentially into Brain Damage, who just got taken out by Impaler. He's going to pass that one off, and it will be picked up by Love, and these guys will set up into the first standoff, although it looks like the IDK flag currently sitting on top of one of these dry dock spaceships at the moment. Gunnarsson passes it off to Shaz, who's going to set up. In fact, I'm interested to see where he goes. He's probably going towards that sniper tower. It's just taking him a little bit longer. In fact, the snipe comes in from IDK. Shad's on the sniper rifle again tonight, and Am is going to try and move it. He's moved out of that heavy. We've got a little bit of support here and a lot of chase as well. IDK starting to crash in. We see Matten coming in. Ooh, very, very close bolt there. The flag gets passed over, and it looks like Vertigo are going to be able to set this one up into a well-established standoff position as well. Shaz does go down, but there's plenty of Vertigo players here. We see Madden come crashing. Now will Madden get the return? No, he won't. Brain Damage picks that up and keeps it alive for Team Vertigo. In fact, nope, there's a return. Now Am has got it. And will Am get that cap? Yes, it looks like there was a return over on the IDK side. Unfortunately, we missed that, and that will make the first cap of the game go to Team Vertigo. So IDK not going to be too happy with that result. Let's see what they can do to turn this one around and get themselves on the scoreboard as well. Looks like we've got Impaler running a Soldier on flag, which is compared to Vertigo's Am running a Doombringer on flag. Haven't really seen, in fact, I haven't seen Extravagance at all yet this map. Eunice setting up a cap route for Vertigo here. He's going to be setting up sort of a back to front, low to high as they call it. He's coming through now. Looks like the crash is coming, well not the crash, the clearance is coming through for Vertigo at the same time. I don't see Impaler on the stand. This could be a fairly easy pickup for Eunice. Oop, and I don't know what happened to the camera, but it looks like Eunice got completely shut down. So the clearance not quite as effective as he might have wanted, but it was a good timing there by Vertigo as Extravagance is now setting up one of those routes. I haven't even seen her get to the flag stand yet, so it could be that Knutson is really looking out for her. Good spotting over there on the Vertigo side, preventing Extravagance even getting a whiff of that flag. She's coming in now, and unfortunately a little bit behind, sorry, a little bit in front of her clearance, and she's going to have to deal with Am, who is not actually facing her at the moment, but there, turns around at the last minute and completely shuts her down. Let's see if Love will go for that infiltrator grab. I guess probably not, considering there's now a force field. He should probably go down there and take out that gen, and that's exactly what he's going to do. So pretty solid defense here for Vertigo. IDK not quite as solid. Matten is currently standing around, helping out Impaler, who's waiting for his regen. And you just see Extravagance setting up on another route at the moment. Shaz coming in. Is he going to go for a grab? Yes, he is. That's a very unorthodox low to high, and unfortunately what that's going to do is put this flag over here, and they're probably going to choose to keep it. So that's going to lock that flag up for another half a minute, which is going to prevent Vertigo from really getting any further grabs, but it might give them enough time to set up another offensive run. Crystallite's going to nurse this one behind the base asset. Does get the return. Impaler must have called for it. Extravagance is out, and Extravagance is down. It looks like that flag should be fairly easily returned here by Heartbreakers. Or at least it will definitely stay in their possession. In the meantime, Athelion picks up the flag for Vertigo, and that's going to be also fairly easily returned here for IDK. So both teams trading blows at the moment. IDK's offense not quite looking, well, the strength that they need it to be for this to get more caps for them on the board. Crystallite's going to be chasing down Shaz, preventing him from setting up any slide routes of his own. I'm not sure what Shaz is really trying to do here, whether he's trying to set up for another route or not. But Eunice is just around the corner, and I can see over there in the distance it's only Athelion that's trying to clear up the base defense for him. So Eunice might struggle a bit here. Athelion's there. Athelion is down, and I imagine that they've probably spotted Eunice on his way in. In fact, the sniper's coming in. Shaz coming in from another direction though. Eunice does pick it up. Gets shut down. Let's see if Shaz can make the midfield pick up here. He can't. He just missed it. That's the disadvantage of having reach banned. And it looks like we... Other flag. I've been told to check out the other flag. Here we go. Supercomputer. This is Tool. For those that might not be familiar with it. He's picked up that flag and he's halfway down. He's looking pretty good actually. He might get this first cap on the board for IDK. Indeed he will. Bang, there it is. and that is going to equalize that score line at 1 cap apiece. So I'm not sure if Tool there was running a route or if it was just more of a llama grab or a slide route, but either way it was effective for IDK and gets them on the board. We will hang around a little bit more over here on the Vertigo side and see what IDK are really trying to do in terms of getting these caps out. You can see Yunus setting up a different route this time. He's not going for low to high. He's going for the top down. And currently he's got brain damage there, ready to swoop in and start doing some clearance. But he's not in time, and it looks like Yunus is going to try and dance through about 4 or 5 different IDK players, and he does. He does get it off the flag stand, but does not get very far with it at all. That flag's now in the field. FX is going to keep it alive for IDK. Great conk coming in from Crystalite, and he will probably get that return as well. Might choose, no, in fact, they're choosing to nurse it over here in the outfield. So while they're doing that, we'll see if IDK are doing any pressuring over here on the Blood Eagle side. Looks like Love is here. He might be trying to take out Knutson. I do not see Knutson. In fact, he's way down in the midfield at the moment. So Love might try and infiltrate a grab. We've seen them do it successfully, IDK. They don't mind trying to set up that cluster. But clearly the rest of his team's not here. And he's been well spotted. They're all very aware that Love is currently sitting up there at the top of that slide route. Here he comes. That invisible infiltrator grab is going to be set up. No, in fact, he peels off right at the end. We have tandem capping coming in here from Matten and Extravagance. Matten peels off. Extravagance now probably going to try and pick this up, and she's going to need to hurry up because Eunice has got his flag over there on the other side. He's coming in. He manages to get it, but he gets conked at the same time. Eunice, unfortunately, got knocked out as well, but Ams managed to pick up those scraps, put the second cap on the board for IDK. So IDK, they finally got one sort of at least off the flag stand, but weren't able to keep their own at home, and Shaz gets the regrab. He's going to keep going, but the conk will come and knock it out of his hands, and IDK should get a relatively easy return. So 2-1, about 8 minutes gone in this map so far, and so far Vertigo looking reasonably strong, which is a problem for IDK. Like I said before the cast, this is probably one of their strongest maps, and not only would they not want to lose here, they definitely want to try and get that first map on the board in this first best of 3. IDK must win this first best of 3 for them to have any chance at that grand prize. Vertigo, of course, only needing to win one of these best of 3s for them to go away with that $1,400. We see Tool come in. He does get away with about half health. I'll try to snap onto him so we can see what's happening. He's down to about a third health. He goes down entirely, and it looks like FX will be there to pick up the scraps and put that one back on the flag stand. Meanwhile, IDK's flag also in the field. There was clearly a grab there as well that also got handily shut down by the IDK defense. They will choose to just sort of keep that in the field until their defense is ready. Love coming in, might try to knife Am off the stand, but his cloak runs out. And that's going to be it. Extravagance now trying to set up. This is what Love was trying to clear for. Am is off the stand. This could be a good grab here by Extravagance, unless FX gets one of those magical conks that he's very well known for. He does get it a little bit late, and Extravagance is now out, down to 33 health, and now dead. Will Athelion get the mid-air return? No, he wants to get an unfortunate bounce, and this gives a good opportunity for Love to keep it moving for IDK. Indeed, he does. Goes for the punt, pushes it forward up to the IDK flag stand. Well, let's see if one of their teammates can come and collect it. They're all crashing on it. It's now up to Athelion. Can Athelion make this stop for IDK? FX coming in as well, but no, IDK's Impaler picks up that flag just as it got knocked out of the hands and puts it on the board for IDK. That is 2-all currently on Drydock here. IDK getting that second cap on the board. 15 minutes remaining, plenty of time for both of these teams. Crystalite just choosing to nurse this one, pushing it into the base asset. Pretty much impossible to pick up from there. And as you can see, the Vertigo offense coming in. The clearance is setting up for Eunice, who's probably still a good 20 seconds away, I'd say. So their offense might be a little bit early, which is going to make the job for Eunice that much more difficult. So I expect this is going to be pretty handily shut down. They're very aware of him. They've seen him coming in. I'd be surprised if he got out with this. And yeah, in fact, doesn't even get to touch the flag that time. Let's see what IDK can put together over here on the other side. Extravagance has been shut down. Knutson got the snipe over here. Extravagance was coming down on the right-hand side of the map. Knutson gets the kill and shuts down that attempt here by IDK. We have the flag on the stand on both sides of the field. I can see Vertigo starting to set up another one of these pushes. Crystalite managing to get some good kills. Eunice is coming through. Vertigo's Shaz is going to try and knock Tool and Impaler off the stand as Vertigo's Eunice is coming in. Down we go, high to low route. He gets out with the flag, and he's charging down the right-hand side of the field. He's 250 standings, very, very fast for Drydock. 290 health on him. He's going to get all the way home. IDK need to crash down. Matten's coming in. Will he get there before the cap? He does manage to get the kill, in fact. Matten did get that kill. Will IDK be able to get here and either get the E-grab or the return? They go for the E-grab. Love has picked it up and gets shut down pretty much immediately. Brain Damage going to get the return. Shaz needs to turn around and get this cap on the board here for Vertigo. Will they get there? No. In fact, Extravagance comes from somewhere but gets conked off. That return's going to come in very momentarily. Shaz thrusts over the stand and puts a third cap on the board for Vertigo. So now we've got Vertigo up by another cap. Very, very close. Trading blows. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at that one again. We see here Eunice coming through. The magical disc, in fact, gets the explosive damage onto Eunice. And just look at the crash coming in from IDK. Love managed to get that, but again, very solid defense. There were a few IDK players on the right. They could have kept that alive, but it looks like they may have been attempting to return their own flag. Again, Extravagance comes through, but it looks like Ethics probably got the conk onto her. And of course, that return comes in, and Shaz gets that third cap. So, really good play there by Vertigo. Both of these flags very safe on their respective flag stands. Looks like Tool is down there taking out the gens of Vertigo, making sure they stay down. They don't want to have to deal with force fields. The IDK flag stand also fairly secure at the moment. I don't see any Vertigo players coming in. Thelian's just starting to run in at the moment. Shaz is there as well, but they don't want to pincer in until Eunice is ready, and I don't even see him coming anywhere towards the flag, to be honest. So we'll see if maybe Shaz goes for a grab. But in the meantime, Love picks this up. That was probably a slide route. He's coming through the left-hand side. It looks like he's pretty much home and hosed. I don't see any run, really, aside from a Thelian. Brain Damage coming in, try to put that chain on. He gets the chain in. Crystallite coming through, trying to keep it alive. Will Brain Damage get there first? And indeed he does. Brain Damage getting the clutch return just before the IDK team almost equalize the scoreline yet again. Kingpin, that is Matten, picks up the flag. Doesn't get much further than the first few sets of rocks. Ethics will probably put this one back on the flag stand. So Vertigo's defense really solid at the moment. It's really interesting to see the way they just cluster around the main points of action, whether that be their own flag stand waiting for their carrier to come back, or whether it is just a cluster play trying to move that flag down the field. But either way, you can see they're just sort of leaving M, not necessarily by himself, but the only support he's got is Knudsen somewhere in the distance. And that means that Vertigo's offense is going to be very, very strong. Look at how far Knudsen is pushing up here. Eunice managed to pick up that flag, and he is home and hosed. He is already 260 standings, over halfway down the map. He's going to run into quite a lot of IDK players. Supercomputer, that is Tool, trying to put the chain on him, not quite connecting. Eunice come crashing down on that flag and puts fourth flag cap on the board for Vertigo. Great little run there by Eunice. Really outstanding stuff. Let's see if Extravagance can maybe bring one back for them. IDK would have been halfway through the crash already, but it looks like Matten is the only one there trying to clear this down. She comes in and gets conked off immediately, and Knudsen gets the mid-air return. So another attempt by IDK gets shut down. Vertigo looking very, very strong this map. I find it really interesting how far Knudsen is pushing up on this sniper position. He obviously doesn't want to have to deal with the Infiltrator, which is throwing Love out a little bit. Like, Love is used to sort of standing up here, which gives him two options. Where Supercomputer's coming up, by Love coming up here and having the sniper up here, he can both clear out the sniper and go for one of those cheeky Infiltrator slide routes. So really clever play by Knudsen, pushing up on Drydock, really confusing the Infiltrators as Eunice comes out yet again. Does get sniped out by Shad this time. Let's see who gets here first. It is well within Vertigo's territory, but it looks like Crystallite's on a very fast chase and does get that return. So saves one there for IDK. As Love comes in, try to clear up the stand. Extravagance still setting up. Matten coming in potentially on a slide route. Let's see if he goes for the flag or goes for the clearance. Looks like he's going for the clearance. Extravagance coming in, but is she there? She's either been shut down or has ruined this route. No, there she is. She goes for the rock bounce. Coming in over the top, but there is just so much Vertigo. In fact, she doesn't even get there. She suicides out when she sees how much Vertigo defense there was standing on that flag. Just no point taking that flag off the stand and then causing to potentially wait another 45 seconds for the return. And Taylor has to deal with a Thelian on the stand at the moment. Thelian really doing a good job at Impaler here. He's totally focused on what Thelian is dealing out to him. And I can see brain damage off in the distance as well. Athelion goes down, which is going to allow Impaler to turn around. Brain damage is going to potentially come down here and try to keep this clearance happening. Yuna's going for a very high slide route. This will get him a lot of speed if he's able to get that flag off the stand. The snipe's coming in from Shad. The second one does manage to connect, so he's now down to 400 health. The flag isn't even on the stand anymore. Tool picks it up for teams IDK, and he's halfway down, but it looks like he's down 140 health. Very, very slow at the moment. He decides to punt forward. Good decision as both flags pass each other in the field. Let's see if IDK can keep this one alive. I can see Matten over there did pick up a strike, and it looks like he jumped straight out of that strike to try and make that minute return. That strike goes down, and Yuna is now holding it, and we're looking like we're moving to a second standoff of the game. One happened right at the start, and now it looks like we're going to go to standoff number 2. I wouldn't be surprised to see Yunus pass this off to someone else, and then potentially go for the return himself. Let's see where the Vertigo flag is. It's in Impaler's hand. Very, very safe in Impaler or Chrysolite's hand, and they're going to choose to move up onto the top of this hill. I like this in terms of standoffs on Drydock. Keeps you a little bit further away from the flag stand, but makes it so much more difficult for the offense to get up here. They have to expend all their energy, and you can just chain them down for so long before they manage to get to the top of this mesa. Brain damage, on the other hand, electing to sit back over here, which gives them more kind of obstructions, makes it a little bit more difficult. You can run around this tower and try and keep that flag safe, but at the expense of being even further away from the flag and taking a little bit longer to get back there. So I actually prefer IDK's setup here. We can see Athelion coming in. Let's see if he's able to get that infiltrator return. Let's see, brain damage has dropped it over the other side. Athelion does go down. Epic's coming in. Let's see if he can get one of those magical conks off. It doesn't look like he can, and it looks like IDK's flag has also been returned. So I think this should be a cap for IDK. Crystallite coming down at the moment. He's coming down. Shaz, the last man in, and does not manage to get the kill, which is going to put 3 caps on the board for IDK. 4-3. Vertigo is still 1 cap in the lead, but as we know on Drydock, 1 cap is pretty much not that important. You can get several caps back to back on Drydock. It's a very easy map to regrab on. But at the moment, these guys just sort of trading blows. See another strike coming out for IDK. I imagine it will be Matten. We'll come back to him as Love has picked up the Vertigo flag and is halfway down the field. I think he might have gone for the punt there, but either way, that flag gets returned by Vertigo. Epic's there, and they're going to try and shut down the strike now, because that's going to be very awkward for them. Strike now going to be supporting Yunus, and look at that great shot. I don't think Yunus was necessarily running safe for, because he just got obliterated by that strike. Athelion going to keep it alive here from Vertigo. He's halfway down the field now. He's elected to punt it. Will there be anyone there? FX is well behind. It looks like Impaler will get this return. 6 minutes remaining, only 1 cap in it. Definitely could go either way at this stage. Like I said before, IDK really need to make this one happen for them. At the moment, they're just hanging on by a thread. Shaz gets sniped out, so that's going to be the end of his clearance run. Yuna's coming in. In fact, no, Yuna's only just starting off. So I'm not sure what Athelion's really trying to do. He needs more of this offense coming in. In fact, you can see it over there in the distance. Brain damage, Shaz. Athelion's moved back. He's going to start moving in now. Eunice is going to be calling out that he's about 10 seconds away. I'm not sure if Shad has noticed him coming in. He should know about it, particularly with all this offensive clear that's happening from Vertigo. This looks like a very open stand for Eunice. Eunice coming in. Will he get there? No, he just manages to get back onto that flag. I thought he was going to miss it entirely, especially with that reach. He's now down to 200 health. 130 Sanix on him as well. Punts that one forward. This should be in a pretty good position for Vertigo to keep it alive, although we've got lots of crash coming from IDK as well. There is Supercomputer. There is Tool. Brain damage picks it up out of the field. Will he make this number 5 for Vertigo? He doesn't, but AM92 does manage to pick that one up out of the air, put it directly on the flag stand, and that is the 5th flag cap of the game for Vertigo. 3-5 now. 2 caps in the lead for Vertigo, and IDK really need to make something happen. At the moment, their primary capper, Extravagance, here she comes. As we see a replay here of what happened on that flag stand. Extravagance has been taken down, so we can focus on this replay. Eunice coming in, does decide to go for the punt. Great decision there. Slightly risky. If he had a lot of chase on him that was particularly close, that would have been a fairly easy return there by IDK, but brain damage comes out of nowhere and managed to get it. He gets chained out, but Am, just perfect positioning, managed to get a very lucky bounce there. That could have easily gone over his head, but did manage to get under it in time. And that was, of course, the 5th cap of the game for Team Vertigo. A lot of clear coming now onto the Vertigo stand. Tools there. He's fallen behind the base asset. In fact, the grab cycle's come out. This is new. Love has decided to go for the grab cycle. Let's see if he tries to turn this one into a cap. Yeah, I mean, this is the first time we've seen a grab cycle in this game. First time we've seen a grab cycle in general. Mr. Production. And that did not turn out the way that Love was intending. That flag is still on the flag stand here for Team Vertigo, as it is for IDK. Let's see if we can see what's going on in terms of the clearance for Vertigo. I have a funny feeling my co-caster might be in the car park. So we may, at least for the second map, get Stowaway in here, and you can see his lovely face as we introduce the next map. But it looks like at the moment, this one is not necessarily going Vertigo's way. There are only 2 caps in the lead, 3 minutes remaining. Heaps of time. Heaps and heaps of time on Drydock. Shaz is going to wait up here. He's waiting for his flag cap of Yunez to get his cap route underway. Matten would have spotted him on the way though. And of course Yunez would have done the same on Matten. Shaz maybe going for the slide route here. In fact, here comes a grab cycle cap by FX. He misses. That grab cycle now sitting there. Shaz going to pick it up. This is some really weird shenanigans. Not sure what's going on here with these grab cycles. They might be just toying with each other at the moment. As Matten gets the flag grab out. He's really fast. 260 Sanics. He has so much support as well. This should be a guaranteed cap for IDK. There it is. Number 4 on the board for IDK is Athelion. I don't think he meant to pick that one up. And in fact, he just chucks it away. He does not want that flag off the stand. He needs that to get picked up by Yunez, who does exactly that. Yunez coming with a midfield grab. He gets conked out by Matten. And this should get returned by IDK. Now only 1 cap in it. 2.25 minutes remaining. This is very, very close. Extravagance finally gets out. She is out. 236 Sanics, 400 health on her. She is now within the support range of IDK. Goes for the throw. Not a bad decision. Let's see if Vertigo can get their first. Brain damage coming in, but he gets chained out. Kingpin, a.k.a. Matten, now holding the flag. Yunez managed to get that flag well off the stand for Vertigo. Let's see if they can get... No, Extravagance is going to get that return, and the cap indeed is going to IDK. So with 1.5 minutes remaining, we have a very, very close game on our hands here on Drydock. Could go either way at this point, and I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in the next 1.5 minutes. There is another vehicle out. If it's another grab cycle, I will eat my hat. And no, this time it is a Shrike Love. And in fact, that Shrike is very, very low, so it wouldn't surprise me to see him turn around and go for the Shrike grab here. Here he goes. Jumps out of that Shrike. Will he get past down 92? He will indeed, but gets conked out on the stand, which is going to put that flag in the field. And FX will make that return. 1.25 minutes left. I think, yeah, 1.25 minutes left. M92 on that stand. Very, very safe. Yunez coming through and gets shut down by Crystallite on that stand. So that's going to be the end of that attempt there by Vertigo. Very, very good chance this one will go to overtime. First strike of the game comes out for Vertigo here. Athelion in the Technician. Will he go for the strike grab, or will he just use this? He may choose to just try and shut this strike down with Love. We could see some strike dueling happening. No, Athelion focusing on the stand. Focusing on clearing that out for Yunez. Yunez still a good 30 seconds out on his route. We'll go and check what's happening over on IDK. You see Matten coming in over the hill. Will this turn into a cap route? No, it gets shut down by Knudsen. Matten is dead in the water. And it doesn't look like there's too much more offense coming in here for IDK. Love may choose to go for the Shrike grab. My partner in crime has arrived. How you doing, Stowe? Let me get some microphones on here for you. Welcome to the game.
Hello. What's been going on, man? I think I've legitimately had the worst day of my life ever.
Well, we're 7 seconds left in Drydock, but it will... Oh, wow, Yunez almost made that cap, which would, of course... In fact, he did make the cap. That is going to be the game. That is going to be the game. I hope we can get a replay of that, Grimble.
Don't tell me that's the series 2.
No. That was the first map. It's all right, buddy.
God. Oh, my God.
So let's see if we can maybe get a replay of that last cap, Grimble. Because I didn't quite see what happened there. But that is going to be the first map going to Vertigo, going on Drydock, no doubt. Here we go. What happened here? Because I really didn't see. I think Yunez just comes from nowhere at this point. He has the flag in his possession at the moment. Here he comes. The Shrike kill misses, and Yunez comes through and gets that cap. And that was the end of the game there for Vertigo. Here we go. Slow motion. Oh, wow. This is so close because I think Yunez gets capped out or rather, by these strike balls. Look at that, just so close indeed. And that was the final game. Sorry, the final score there is 6-5. G'day, Sto.
How's it going? First time we met,
Exactly,
all that. Yeah.
And it's on stream. How about
Whoa,
that?
look at that. First moment we met on stream.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I can't even log into the game. I have stories, man. I
Oh
have
well,
stories from the road.
we can get into that. So
Yeah.
that was the first map going to Vertigo, and of course that map was arguably IDK's best, Dry Dock.
Yes, I can completely agree with that. Like, so that I assumed that was I can't even type. That was IDK's pick, or was it a random? It would have gone in, I guess.
It was weird actually. I do have the picks and bans here. Let me throw it down. So yeah, Vertigo banned Catabatic. IDK burned Dangerous Crossing. Not a huge surprise really, given how badly IDK have been playing on Dangerous Crossing recently.
Yeah, it's
And
not
then-
been great for them.
Then they just sort of I don't think they banned the rest of the maps. I think they just sort of vote them out until
Sure,
they're left
sure.
at one. And so that because they're gonna just. So I think the first two maps are genuine bans. You can't play them, and then they just sort of vote out maps until one's left. Happen to be Dry Dock.
Yeah.
And now it'll be loser's pick. So IDK will probably almost certainly choose Arx Navina.
Yeah, they'll go for one of the old school maps and then get it from there. Sorry, I'm really frazzled. I can't even remember
It's all right,
my
buddy. Just
password
chill.
there.
Have a drink.
I need to get my stuff together. So that's map 1 to Vertigo.
Absolutely. Now it looks like so we just rotated to Arx Navina. Not a huge surprise. I'm going to try and reduce my mouse sensitivity because that was actually really hard to observe. So again, for those that might have joined us, welcome. This is the EUTL Grand Final. We've got Vertigo versus IDK here tonight. As I said at the start, it will be 2 sets of best of 3s. If Vertigo win that first best of 3, Vertigo win. And of course, if IDK win that first best of 3, it'll go to a second
roll on to a second one.
best of 3.
Sure.
Reset the bracket, as they say. Now let me try to figure out how to change my mouse sensitivity on this thing. Come
I
on.
might have to bother you for a password here so I can
Oh.
just jump in. Don't know how we're going to do that. Oh, whoa.
Hope there's no lip readers out there. Okay, where's my mouse sensitivity? There we go. Mouse settings. Where is it? Pointer speed. Yeah, let's bring that sucker down. That's better. Okay, cool. I don't suppose you brought a set of headphones.
They're in the car.
Okay. No
don't
stress.
even go there.
All right, cool. We are in the game. These guys are just warming up, doing the usual team killing stuff. Let me bring it down in mouse settings. Where's mouse settings?
Also, drop your graphics down.
Oh, really? Is it not?
20 frames a second is not quite enough.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We're just.
So yeah,
This is
it looks
technical.
like the pick has been Arx Navina by IDK, so that's no surprises there
Yeah.
really going into this one. I don't think I've watched these teams play on Arx Navina relatively recently. I mean,
To be
you know,
honest, these teams haven't played relatively recently.
yeah, it kind of goes with that.
Yeah.
Um,
It was interesting talking to, I think it was Crystalite before the game, and he was saying that, they never get the scrim. They just play in these massive, really important matches, and that's kind of where they,
Yeah,
the only time
that's
they
where they
encounter
get their
each other.
practice against each other.
Yeah,
Sure,
exactly.
I think IDK scrim flamboyant a lot. I think that's their main kind of scrimming partners.
potentially.
And
It could
I
be
think-
just a time thing.
Yeah, possibly. And I mean, IDK, I don't think are even playing too much as it goes. I don't know if we discussed it already, but this is potentially their last map of Tribes ever.
You're absolutely right. I mean, we're currently on Arx Navina. We're about to start, so we'll get into it. But if IDK lose this game, that's not only their tournament career over, it's their Tribes Ascend career.
Yeah, as a team, that'll
Yeah.
be the last they play. It's pretty scary.
So,
scary stuff.
As much as we shouldn't be biased, I am kind of rooting for IDK on this map.
Yeah. I'd like to cast more than one on
Yes,
my first.
yes, exactly.
Uh,
So we've got 20 seconds left. Let's bring these guys in. So on IDK, on Team Blood Eagle, we've got. Hang on a sec. I'm being told by production. Oh.
Look at that. There we go.
was sick. That was really, really cool. Okay, we are back. I think we actually delayed the game just so we could show you guys that video.
Professionalism at its best.
Absolutely. So we in fact, we're live now. Okay, so on Team Blood Eagle, we've got IDK with Shad, Supercomputer, Love, Extravagance, Kingtin, also known as Matin, Crystallite, Impaler. And on Vertigo and Diamond Sword?
We have Eunice, Knudsen, Efix, Leet Chocolate, Am92, Brain Damage, and Athelion.
There we go.
And we have started now. So, sorry, Kingtin.
Yeah,
It's not a
Matin
name.
went and
Matin.
changed his name just to...
Awesome. That's really great of him.
Yeah.
I like that.
At the same time, though, that was a rather poorly timed return there by
yeah.
Brain Damage because Extravagance was on a route and she is home, mate. She is absolutely gone. That's going to be the first cap of the game to Team IDK. And yeah, Brain Damage, although we got a very important return, probably the worst timed return he could have had.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I didn't even see who got the first pickup off the stand there.
Supercomputer got it moving, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously Extravagance running a route behind that, so was able to kind of make something happen, keep it moving, and then just they obviously didn't have the communication. Vertigo didn't have the communication to time the return, so Extravagance missed our route. Dangerous stuff, and it's mistakes like that that are really going to cost you. And it obviously has 1-0 for Team IDK. That's definitely a good start for them, and this is the kind of map they're going to want to win. You know, obviously, if they lose this one, they're out. But Arx Navina, if they can't win Arx Navina, then they're going to have a lot more trouble on other matches. Eunice actually going through and gets body blocked by Impaler. Impaler very fat on that stand. It does get punted off. Athelion could go for the pickup here. It looks like he will.
Will he keep it moving, though? He does manage to get it up, but unfortunately, he's got absolutely no momentum. The chains will come thick and fast here. He does go for the throw. That flag is now in the field. I think this will probably get returned fairly easily, although FX might keep it alive. Eunice there now. Unfortunately, their flag is also in the field. We'll have a look at that. Like maybe if I follow the Blood Eagle flag here, because we do have two cameras. Sorry? Yep. We do. Two cameras. Awesome. The Diamond Sword flag in the field. Looks like the Blood Eagle one has been returned. Impaler might keep this one alive for IDK. Crystallite's going to do it instead because he has the momentum in that soldier outfit. He comes through and puts number 2 on the board for IDK, taking a very quick lead in the first 2.5 minutes of the map. And Extravagance with the regrab.
Yeah, absolutely. IDK are looking on form. Absolutely. She is out pretty fast as well. Loads of shots coming in, but not enough damage. She's still 900
Hasn't
health.
even hit her.
Plenty of speed left on her. Oh, the conk from Eunice. My God, that was really, really important for his team. They were almost chaining up 3 caps there. Athelion jumps in, sneaks the return. But just going back to that second cap, they had I believe they had an imp slide that got, past halfway, and past that point, it can be the point in their return if the team is clustering well. It's really good stuff.
Let's have a look at that on the replay. Here we go. We've got what is that? Production fail.
Yeah,
there we
we're
go.
going
There was
for
the conk. There was the conk in fast forward.
Yeah, here it is.
Here we
It's
go.
coming up from Eunice. God, he's managed to chase himself, even that
Bang,
maintaining.
look at that.
I think he managed to maintain quite a lot of health through that. Normally, LDs chasing out will have to sacrifice a huge amount of health, but he was able to stay alive. And Athelion with some really nice positions to get the return. They almost didn't see him. It's like he's a ghost or something. Extravagance now setting up for next round. We do see they're crossing Eunice coming into the flag stand now. It looks like Eunice is not out. Impaler positioning himself quite nicely away from the offense. Brain Damage is going to pick that up and try and keep it moving. He's in the soldier and getting a lot of damage put onto him by Crystallite. And it looks like he'll be going down.
Yeah, he's got no support at all. I can boost him. No support at all there for Brain Damage. Although Eunice coming in keeps it alive. I don't know why it was taking IDK so long to return that. Maybe they didn't feel that their flag stand was safe.
They had no one on the flag stand there. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No one on the flag stand there, so I think they were trying to wait on their return in Eunice. Once again, trying to make the clutch plays happen, but wasn't able to. Supercomputer picking it up.
Yeah, punts it forward. Matin coming through. He's a little bit far away. An unfortunate bounce drags that flag and stops it nearly dead. But Matin does get a heat goes for the punt as well. Gets an unfortunate bounce off the aqueduct. And Leet Chocolate, will he get the return? Indeed he does. So an unfortunate series of events there for IDK. They could have easily turned that into a much more powerful cluster play, but a few unfortunate bounces off the terrain, and it didn't go nearly as far. Wow, look at that tandem capping me in from Eunice and FX, but the fail of reach happening in there for Eunice, and maybe Impaler got something onto him. I'm not sure, but either way, that flag is now very safe, still on the IDK stand, and Vertigo will have to reset.
Yeah, I think an interesting part of IDK's lineup is the fact that, they're not running their standard cap of Creature. And Creature was a player who was really good at just consistently running, even if it's the same route over and over, he would be completely strong with it. But I'm going to shut up about that because Matin is out with the flag really fast. Once again, IDK are looking so great. There's not too many people to contest this. And he is going to make the 3rd cap for IDK. And just going quickly back to that point, it's IDK's dual capping that's doing this. You know, if we were seeing a player like Creature capping, normally we'd see more single capping from them, I believe.
I like the smack talk that Matten's throwing into the chat. He said, "Didn't even hit me once. What a shit sniper."
To be fair, if anyone deserves a bit of crap talk, it's Knudsen.
Absolutely. FX, though, has picked it up for IDK. He's got it through underneath the aqueduct. 14 Vertigo. Will Vertigo pick this one up in the field? No, they won't. IDK get the crash and get that return. So 3-0. Currently, IDK in a very commanding lead on Arx Navina. Definitely a good pick for them to move on to this. And, of course, that means that we potentially might go to at least another map, which would be nice. But still plenty of time. 18.5 minutes. Vertigo can easily turn this around.
Yep, absolutely. I'm kind of surprised of how strong IDK are coming out here. I mean, this is, like we said, this is the kind of map they should be good on. Knudsen with a lovely snipe on Extravagance there, but he does have to watch out for Matin. Oh no, he gets the kill on Matin as well. Wow, that was sick.
It's the best
Watching
way to
both
return
sides.
that.
Oh man, it's good stuff. Knudsen, let's see, what's his kills? He's hit 11 kills in the game with only a few minutes in. What are we, like 7 minutes in? Six and a half?
Yep.
And yeah, that's pretty nice sniping from him. And watching both sides as well, having the ability to check both sides. That's what you're trying to kill with dual capping. You're trying to be like, well, the sniper can't look both ways, but I guess Knudsen can.
It's interesting the team's approach to capping at the moment. IDK running a lot of back to fronts and Vertigo running a lot of side to sides. But every side to side I've seen units come just crashing face first into Impaler. It seems like he's either doing something tandem with FX or FX is just there doing the clearance for him. Because FX always seems to be left standing on that flag and tries to get the cluster happening there for Vertigo. As Love comes in, tries to put some damage on Am. Am's still very strong on that stand, but gets cleaned up, but Matten gets body blocked by someone, maybe even Knudsen himself.
But what this is allowed to do, Extravagance now coming. Oh, Elite Chocolate! Oh, Elite Chocolate's such a good LD. You know, I'm not even sure if that was accidental or not, but that was sick. We mentioned get body blocked on the second cap. I think they had spot on her earlier, but then obviously they're worrying about Matten.
Esports coming in from Tool. He doesn't really have the speed though, and he gets shut down pretty handily underneath that aqueduct. Although Love, I mean, brain damage, why didn't you pick it up? Maybe he got scared from the last time that he made the clutch return and of course resulted in a cap. At that time, nearly cost him, but he did get the second kill and of course put that one back on the stand. Yunus coming in again. Let's see if he can make this side-to-side work. He's really persistent on this one. And let's see if he comes through. He does get tagged again. Just Impaler, an absolute rock on that stand. Really causing problems for Yunus. They probably want to start trying some different routes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to make a comment on that. Yunus has been running that same left to right. I don't think I've seen him run another route. He's actually he's on his side, so he's setting up what looks to be something a little bit different this time. He's going around the back of his base, so this should be a back to front. Or no, yeah, I'm wondering, you know, I've been watching Tasty Ham Cap recently and watching him run those front to skill routes on the aqueduct. It's got a little bit of a funny setup around the back of their base, but I don't believe he's doing that from this side.
Let's see what
It's actually
Extravagance
going to be
can
another
do.
side to side from Yunus.
Well, we'll see how it turns out for him at the moment. Extravagance setting up a back to front. Regen hasn't kicked in, and it doesn't look like it will, so he's obviously been tagged and gets shut down very easily by Am92 on the stand. As Love comes in and tries to clear up that stand, potentially Matten's on a tandem, but I don't see him anywhere, so that's going to be the end of
Matten
that one.
actually picking up the first strike of the game there, so I don't know about the series earlier, but this is definitely... Oh no, there was a strike I saw just at the end of the last one. But yeah, first strike of the game. Interesting, because Matten has been running these dual tandem routes with Extravagance, and it seems to have been working for them, at least getting 3 caps. But, you know, taking out that strike, it looks like he's just going to be doing a little bit more harassment, a little bit of offense, then maybe convert it into a strike grab if he can.
Seeing a lot more movement from Knudsen than I'm used to. Like, I expect to see players like Shad, particularly, loves to move around the map a lot, loves to get into that offensive sniping route. And Knudsen tonight is sort of all over the place, and not in a bad way. Like, I'm not saying he's out of position. He's just trying a lot of different vantage points. Extravagant setting up a very unorthodox. It looks like it'll be a back to front here. Let's see if this one will pan out for her. She's got no support yet on that flag stand. She's going to run into a wall of Vertigo. I don't hold much hope for this route.
Yeah, this isn't going to do too much. And Matten can do enough distracting, which he almost does, actually. He did a lot of damage onto Am on the stand, but it wasn't enough to completely knock him off of it. So no dice there for Extravagance, and once again, Yunus setting up with him on this right-hand side. Yeah, I do like that route. It goes completely along the left-hand side, then round back, and you like up here in the air. It's mental. To be honest, I'd like to see IDK going back to their dual capping here. It seemed to be working for them. I don't know why exactly they've changed it. I think with dual capping and just some nice time clearing, I think they'll be able to get out and, you know, you get out on Ox and Vina and nice back to front and you're out.
Speaking of back to fronts, exactly what we were talking about. Eunice has switched it up, or he's going to run into Impaler, and Impaler gets the Titan off and knocks Eunice off course. He's just going to K out. And we've got a bit of a dogfight happening here. Thelian versus Matten in the sky. I did see Extravagance come out with that flag, but that one should be relatively easily returned for Team Vertigo.
Yeah, and Extravagance actually, running it back to front there, but we did see the Vertigo gens up for a minute, so Anne was able to lay down force field, which means she can't do the damage in time. There was not enough clearing for her, and it was a big fat Am and a big fat force field, so not much to do there. Interesting to see some generator play. It's been actually ages since I've seen a force field go up on stage for more than 10 seconds.
A Thelian strike basically got shut down, so he went for the strike grab, and unfortunately ran into a wall of IDK defense. So that strike really didn't have much impact on the game.
Yep, absolutely not. Mattin's still just about holding his. I think it's the same one. He's going to have to time this because Extravagance is running that same. Oh, I'm missing him there. Running the same left to then back that goes really high. He's flying in a way that they might get the spot here. Just he's in between them. I'm not sure if they do have the spot, but he is making himself heard. It looks like Am might not know that Extravagance is coming in now. No, it looks like he has. So
ooh, bang! Look at that, right to the face, and that will be it. Although Matten coming in just after Extravagance and does knock Am completely off the stand, but they're just not going to be able to convert this. There's no one here that can possibly grab that flag.
Yeah, and his strike actually going down as well, so maybe we'll see him go back to the dual capping. I don't know, because all I saw from him, he was doing good timed offense on the 2 runs that I saw, but it wasn't timed with any of his other players aside from Extravagance, and I don't think a strike is enough to completely clear off a defense like Vertigo. You know, Am is hilariously fat.
Absolutely, Impaler doing exactly the same thing. It was interesting on Dry Dock. We had Am quite happy to stay in the Doombringer on that stand. Extravagance comes in and gets away with it. Somehow manages to sidestep Am, and Extravagance is going to drop that one just underneath the Aqueduct. Let's see who gets here first. Is it going to be Vertigo, or is it going to be IDK to put another one on the board? Elite Chocolate gets there before, and in fact, I didn't even see anyone from IDK even attempt to try and pick that one up out of the field.
No, not even a movement there. And actually, yeah, we're seeing Mattin and Extravagance run this kind of tandem route. Extravagance actually delayed a little bit behind by maybe 7 or so seconds. It's all going to be about love and what clearing he can do. And you know, I'd expect to see maybe another offense coming in, but I can't see. Yeah, super.
Am's distracted. Oh wow, just sat straight on top of Mattin, and again shut down that back to front. So good work there by Love, but Am he's just so wide.
Oh, they've left a clear stand for Extravagance. They didn't expect the second kappa. Athelian's also out on a really slow kind of llama grab there.
Snipe comes
out.
Will the pickup happen? Well, brain damage is there, but it gets all bounced away. Mattin, exceptional movement there. Manages to hang onto it. His flag is currently in the stand. They need to get this return. He pops it up. Very risky move there. Brain damage is there. Will he get the return? Doesn't look like he will. That flag tucked in a very awkward position. Just someone needs to get up here, pick it up, and put that flag on the other one, and that will be a cap. They're not even attempting. They're just saving everything.
I know that feeling from brain damage. I don't have enough energy. What do? They do make the cap, and that is 4-0 now. Yuna's going on the front to back, obviously setting up an E-grab if he could, but he's trying to convert it into a cap here. Make the best of a bad situation, but you do have Tool chasing.
Oh, look at that
and,
punt.
There's a punt, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think they have the meeting power.
Yeah, I mean, it was covered a lot of distance, but just as you said, just not enough people in the direction that it was thrown, and there was 4 IDK players chasing him down the field. So that's 4-0 to IDK. They're looking pretty damn strong right now. 10.5 minutes remaining. Again, plenty of time on Arx and Vina to make a comeback. But at the moment, Vertigo just don't have the offensive answers to IDK's defense.
Yeah, they really don't. I'm going to say that both of the snipers are like really going ham, honestly. I've seen like loads and loads of snipes coming in on the Kappas. Obviously, Knutson is able to get shots on both Kappas of IDK because they're now doing dual capping again, I believe.
Going ham.
Going ham, yeah. You're going hard in the paint.
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
Got to get with the lingo. But, you know, it means that Shad, I believe that Vertigo are only running 1 Kappa. So it means that Shad is only having to take out one of them, but then uses other shots to put on the incoming offense. And maybe even, you know, a common thing that we see is the... Oh, Bit of complaint from 2 imps there. A bit of an accident. I don't think it's lasted at all.
Yeah, I don't think that was any effect.
Not too long. But yeah, you'll see snipers looking across to try and catch the cappers on the spawn. If they get the regen just as they set off the roof, it means their whole route is ballsed up. On the right to
look at
left,
that.
oh, it's the aqueduct. It
Oh,
doesn't
no.
stick. Oh no.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Great teamwork there by IDK. They had that flag stand completely clear. Extravagance comes on the perfect route. The conk comes in from Late Chocolate from a million miles away. In fact, looks like Madness, though, managed to keep that one alive. Passes it forward. Let's see who picks it up. Is Love going to get the esports grab? Looks like he won't. Muniz coming in. Does not make it there in time. Crystalite keeping this alive for IDK. IDK's team just starting to coalesce around their flag carrier. Crystalite does have the energy to get up there. Will there be a magical E-grab in time? And there won't. That's the 5th cap of the game on for IDK. Vertigo still with a donut. And at the moment, they just got nothing.
Still with a donut. I mean, they've got a donut. I don't have a donut.
Well, you should have brought donuts.
I should have brought
Are there
donuts.
donuts
I
in
brought
your car?
beer, but no, I don't even.
Wow.
5-0, man. IDK are just stomping this one out. 8 minutes 45 left on the clock, and they're really looking strong. I expected to see a better fight from Vertigo on this one. Both of these teams must have been, you know, or especially I know that Vertigo will have been practicing very hard. I don't know how much IDK have been practicing. I assume they've been taking it seriously, and it looks like they have.
Yeah, I just saw Extravagance get sniped out, so that'll be the end of that run. So Vertigo can breathe easy for a little while, because I don't see Matin on that tandem at the moment. He is currently... I have no idea where he is, but in fact there's a strike. So Matin back in a strike. So Vertigo only have to worry about the single grab at the moment. FX tries to get it moving for Vertigo. Brain damage there, tried to keep it alive. It does get conked out almost immediately. Delian's there. Looks like we've got Eunice there as well, but the strike's just tearing everybody up here. Leet Chocolate comes out, the good flag movement there by Tool, keeps it away from him, and IDK should have this one pretty safe.
Yeah, good defensive play by IDK there. I didn't see who took it off the stand initially, but Eunice was set up on the route, and I saw a really nice kind of timing from Athelian. He got the kill on Shad on hill, started moving to base to do a bit more damage, but then Eunice came into a flag that wasn't there, and he wasn't able to pick up in the field. So, and the stand was clear as well, because they're obviously going in return, so if it had been returned, it could have been really dangerous there. But IDK holding in the field.
Tool's coming in. He's going to try and do some clearance. I don't see Extravagance coming in just yet. Of course, Matin could try a strike grab. Extravagance coming in at the moment. Again, very unusual route. Like this is a fail.
This is not what you want.
It looks like Eunice is out with the other flag. Gets underneath the aqueduct. And Athelian there might be able to keep it alive for Vertigo. Will they get that first cap on the board? At the moment, we've got Love on the other side. He's picked it up. Go check him out in a minute. Oh, Impaler in the Doombringer chase does not quite manage to get the return. Did manage to get the kill, though. Brain damage passing that one off to Eunice. We might start looking like we're going to set up to a standoff, although Love is just sort of in the middle of nowhere here. That flag is going to get returned, and that flag is going to get capped. Vertigo put one on the board finally.
Yeah, there it is, and actually Matin going for a front to back there and to try and get the E-grab, but actually as it got returned he kind of veered off on his route, which is interesting as I don't see Extravagance, so he could have maybe picked it up. I'm not sure if it was a mistake or not. But yeah, there it is, Vertigo putting themselves on the board. I completely had something to comment on that, and it's gone right out of my head, so we'll just move on. Yes,
Tool, aka Supercomputer, is coming in. Love's doing the same thing, so we're about to see a clearance. I think Extravagance is probably about 20 seconds away, assuming that route is still alive.
A little bit less than that. I think it's about 7-ish now.
Okay,
maybe.
M is down, I think. I didn't see him get killed, or he's at least been knocked off the stand. This flag is completely open. In there is the grab. Extravagance comes through. 250 Sanix, very low health. Might choose to go for the punt here, though. That would be risky.
Leet Chocolate.
Leet Chocolate gets the chain.
She's gone for the punt away from Leet Chocolate. There's a lot of Vertigo players here. Matin does not get the pickup. Impaler does not get the pickup of Matin. It looks like, yeah, Epic's getting the return there. There was some nice positioning from, initially, a lot of fire coming from the Vertigo, I think Vertigo flag stand. Eunice is actually getting back with his own flag, and it looks like they're going to make the second cap. Didn't even see where he came from.
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure if he was on a route or if he just went for the E-grab, but obviously IDK very focused on keeping Extravagance alive and allowed Eunice to get away with it. They got the return, made number 2 on the board for Vertigo. 5 minutes remaining. That's plenty of time to get 3 caps on Arx Navina for Team Vertigo here. Can IDK maybe start to feel this one loosening in their grip?
Yep, just the cappers crossing themselves. Knutson gets the snipe as Eunice gets the spot. He's only on 56 health himself, and he's been spotted too. His health is regening now, coming into Impaler. Only Impaler on the stand. FX is there as well. Might go for an imp grab. There it is. Lovely mid-air there from Impaler, but unfortunately the imp slipped out through his fingers. Imp skill capping going on. And only 23 health left, and they do manage to chase that down. Crystallight's probably going to wait for his flag stand to be clear as brain damage was actually coming through, so wise move there to wait another turn.
Vertigo's Athelion out in a Shrike for Vertigo as Love picks up the flag for IDK, drops it in the field. Crystallight keeps it alive, and it looks like we've got a lot of support now here for IDK. Epic's coming in. Let's see if he can land one of those Nitrons. He is known for it, although he's an infiltrator, so we won't be throwing any Nitrons anytime soon. Crystallight goes down. That flag now in the very firm hands of Matin. It looks like Athelion went for a Shrike grab.
Yep, so he's gone that E-Strike grab. Matin sitting on not a lot of health, and meanwhile the other flag is moving out pretty handily. And yep, it's been passed off to Impaler. Knutson going O-sniping. He has been moving along. There is the conk. Can he get the return as well? No, Love does pick it up. Eunice just about missing that. Knutson, yeah, look how... Oh, God, he's going so offensive here. And Shad is going to try and take him out. The sniper's dueling. And yeah, Knutson does get taken out. So into standoff officially, although Athelion is in quite a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Athelion is currently, just hanging onto that flag. He just went down, but there's plenty of Vertigo players still around it. So FX currently holding this one. I'll focus on the Vertigo guys over here as FX brings in some inventory stations. Oh, a snipe comes up across the map. Shad moving into that offensive snipe position and does take out FX. Luckily for Vertigo, Am was there to pick up the scraps and keep it alive, although there's no support for him out here at the moment. Shad, again, trying to throw those snipes across the map. I want to know where the rest of Vertigo is. He's going to run into FX. And of course that is on the same team. That's a good thing.
Yep, that's absolutely good for him. I was going to say Am could be in trouble if Shad put it on a bit more pressure, but Shad's actually running the Sentinel as he should be, so it might have been a bit odd for him to try and get in up and close. I mean, he's got the Falcon. I think maybe if Shad put on a bit more pressure, he might have chanced to return, but I don't think it was 100%. Who's that carrying the flag? It's FX currently. Having to rabbit away a bit. He's in a bad position, caught between a rock and hard place. Extravagant now coming in. Oh, he actually punted it off there. Not sure who to, and Extravagance jumps in and gets the return. This is going to be good for IDK. Impaler now moving to the stand. He's a soldier who doesn't have Thrust Pack. Eunice coming in. They might be able to get the E-grab. It looks like, yep, Knutson getting the E-grab.
Knutson charging down the Aqueduct now. He's still in the Sentinel outfit, so he's not going to have the momentum that he potentially might want, but he's moving pretty quick. 160 is not bad for a Sentinel. He does drop the flag. I'm not sure. Oh, esports to Am, but unfortunately Am's going in the wrong direction. He tries to punt it off across the Aqueduct, but that is probably going to get returned fairly easily by Crystallight. They're going to wait for Impaler to get in the right position, get that time to return. Here it is, bang. That's going to be number 6 on the board for IDK. 2 minutes now left in the map for Vertigo. Can it be done? Yes. Is it going to be hard? It's going to be very hard.
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen a comeback this strong, so it's going to be really difficult for Vertigo to come back from this one. Vertigo really unable to do too much. Eunice was close-ish to making a play, trying to get a kill, but there was just too much health left on him. He does get taken out on his route there by Love, who's just kind of camping this outfield. I think actually he's going out to go and do some offense anyway, so he's running along this out route, which gives him a clear path. Normally there won't be a whole lot of defense out here, and it means he doesn't have to go through the midfield. And he chances catching the Kappa on his way, so that's a good play from Love, getting the kill there. Only a minute and a sliver left. It's going to be, it's damn near impossible for Vertigo to come back from this one.
I think Leet Chocolate and Yuna's running a tandem route at the moment. Leet Chocolate's going to hit it first. But like you say, with 1 minute and 10 remaining, it's pretty much all over at this point. Let's see if they can get another point on the board. Maybe recover some of that pride. Oh, look at that. Just a complete destruction on the flag stand there. And that's going to be the end of that attempt there by Vertigo. In the meantime, Am under a lot of pressure. Tool is going to pretty much destroy him, at least keep him off the flag stand. Unfortunately, a man came in, but decided to pull up at the last minute. And I don't see Extravagance on the way in either. So I think this one's going to be pretty safe for Vertigo, but IDK will be pretty happy at the moment. They know they've got it. At this point, I think Vertigo will start to be discussing what map are we going to pick next. Can we take this out in the first best of 3? Or IDK going to make this in a reset bracket situation as Love picks it up, keeps it moving. 27 seconds, he might be able to get this home, but he's going, of course, the back route, the scenic route. He might just choose to rabbit this one away and wind down the clock. I'm pretty sure we'll see GG's called out any second now. because this one's all but over.
Yep, absolutely. We saw, Vertigo playing all the way to the end. They don't want to get capped out. Lovely chasing there by Leech Chocolate and his crew, his boys, and they do get the return, and that is going to be it. GG surely will be coming out unless these teams are kind of unhappy with that last match, but I think, entertaining as it was. IDK, man, 1-1.
Yeah, we've got the result that we were looking for. We have
As non-biased casters, we got the result that we were looking for. Nice. It's a win for
I'm
casting
saying on
today.
behalf of the viewership.
Sure. Yeah. It's good.
So there you go, 6-2. That is the second map. So we're going to go into a third map in the first best of 3. For those that might be joining us just recently, this is the EUTL Grand Final. And we are watching the repeat, in fact, of last season's EUTL Grand Final between Vertigo and IDK. Vertigo, of course, coming out the top of last season, and IDK trying to pull one back for their retirement match.
Yeah, I mean, how many times we kind of like kept saying that Vertigo was the reformed Heartbreakers? It kind of isn't.
There's two
There's
members,
two players.
I think.
Sometimes there was 3. I think
In
if Shaz
spirit,
was playing.
in spirit.
Yeah, in spirit, it's the reformed Heartbreakers. And how many times have we seen in a final IDK Heartbreakers? It's almost boring, but it isn't. I mean, these guys are actually, giving us a really good show here.
Well, look, at the end of the day, you want to see the best teams play, right?
Sure,
That's
and
what you
that's
want, and that's what we've got.
Yeah, that is. I'm not complaining at all. I'm fine with this result.
So yeah,
There's other teams I'd like to see in there, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So welcome anyone that might have been joining us just recently. This is, like I said, the grand final of EUTL, IDK versus Vertigo. We're going to go into the third map of the first best of 3. If Vertigo win this, that's it. Game over. Vertigo win. And IDK are left with the $700 grand prize. If IDK win, we'll go to another best of 3, which I assume they reset all of the maps and bands, and we basically
I
start
think
all
they
over
will because
again.
we haven't got too many to work with. So it looks like
Is
they
that
have
a little
picked-
sly comment there?
Might
Stowaway?
be, might be more maps, please.
I've been booted from the server.
Yeah, so have I
unfortunately.
actually. It looks like Vertigo have picked Bella and Mega, which once again
Okay.
isn't a map that IDK have particularly good history on. Going back to you mentioned Dangerous Crossing.
That's
that was
definitely well.
that was banned, was it?
It was banned. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it was. I guess it's Pelican that gave them the most trouble on that map.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen them play it too much.
I think I saw another team, maybe Flamboyant, take it from. No, I scrimmed against them the other day.
That's right. You're filling in for Flamboyant, I believe.
I filled in on Flamboyant and we beat them on that. So if they can have me on LD on that and win, then I don't think it's their favourite map.
Fair enough. So we are going to go to Bella Omega once everyone can get themselves back on the server. So a big shout out to everyone in the chat. Oh, it's going to be really hard to do tonight. I just remembered that we had that competition that we were going to run.
Oh right, yeah.
But I don't have all of my kit. We're here with Grimble's kit, which is amazing. You should see this place.
Oh man, it's sick. It's
awesome little production we've got going on tonight. Maybe you reckon Yazzo could help?
If he's around, so let's pester him for it.
Yeah, Yazzo, if you can help us out running the competition tonight. In fact, I can do it. I've got chat open.
Yeah, you do it.
All right, guys. Let's do it for this map.
Yeah.
I've
forgotten this next word. I'm really sorry.
Balls. No, wait. Salty.
Okay.
So, no, not really.
It's fine. No.
I mean, I guess you could probably derive it, but anyway, we'll see. I'd be interested to see what
You
happens.
just said balls salty on stream.
I've said a lot worse on stream, to
Oh
be
yeah,
honest.
stream, but not like this kind of stream.
Like a live production
Yeah.
stream. Yeah. Oh, the worst was when we did that blue plate and we did the highlight of the sucker tournament with the shrike capping thing.
Right.
And it just so happened that the clip we showed was when we were all in Mumble.
Yeah.
And I was saying some horrendously un-PC
I remember
stuff.
that. Yeah. That was. But I mean, then you think like Christmas blue plate, year anniversary blue plate.
Well, who remembers that?
Not many people.
Exactly.
Well,
That was a
maybe some of the
blackout.
people watching. I think some of the people from Pomp put me on their list.
All right, guys. So we're going to run a little competition, which is I want you to pick the winner and map score for this map. This is going to be Bella Omega, IDK versus Vertigo. So just put it in the chat, and then I'll be able to scroll back a little bit later and see if anybody wins. So there's two things you need to do. One is pick the pick the winner and pick the map score. So say Vertigo 7-6 or something like that. And then you got to remember, you can only vote once. And I need you to tell me later if you actually got it right. And then I'll scroll back in the chat, and whoever got it right first will get the Game of the Year gold code. So JPY has started it off with 7-0 to Vertigo on this map. So That's a big call. He said 7-6 to Pelican, I think, on Wednesday
Yeah,
night.
he did. Yeah, and it
It
didn't
was
go
actually
too well for him,
Well, it's actually not too bad.
wasn't it?
Wasn't
I thought
wasn't
it-
super close. Anyway,
It was maybe one of the closest. No one
Yeah,
won.
exactly.
I don't think. Yeah.
no one won. We tried to
But
do
we're not
this,
doing closest. They have to get it right on.
They have to
don't
get it right,
Okay,
yeah.
so we can run.
because
that for a
otherwise,
while.
how do you
Sure,
judge
sure.
closeness?
Well, numbers. You know, simple.
Don't do math on
mathematics.
stream.
Ah, yeah, we can't do
That's
that.
a rule. It's a
we
law.
can't do
in
it.
fact.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So I can see the chat starting. So I'll remember at 19 past 8.
Yeah, we can start with JPY.
JPY, So we can look into that. Let me get on the
we should
server.
probably
See
say
how
that we
far
are
these
ready.
guys are ready.
We are ready.
I think everybody else is just slowly filtering into the server now. So this will be Bella Omega.
Looks like we're going for some P breaks.
Do we have time to run the interview?
7 minutes.
Is 7 minutes too long? That might be too long.
I mean, I could use a P break myself. I've been in the car for 4.5 hours.
All right, let's do that. Kick it on. Let's do it right now.
All right, sick. So this is a
IDK Crystal Light interview.
cool.
It's not working. Oh, because it's in that weird format.
So I'll be Crystal Light, and you interview me.
You kick that and play on your laptop.
I can't play it. Let's do it later.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're just going to
If only I'd shown up early.
Could
and
you do an
would-
Italian accent?
I could. I think I might offend Krista. I mean, Can I run quickly just to the bathroom?
Well,
I mean, not to be unprofessional or anything.
he's leaving me by myself again.
I'm sorry, dude. Where is it, sir?
It's around the right. Go.
Okay, let's have a look at some of these votes. Let's have a look. IDK, Vertigo. Reasonable split.
Just fill it.
Just fill it. I've been told that there's no actual no sound on these replays. So we're going to look at some of the stuff that's happened. So with 2-6. Okay, this is like the final few moments of this map, the last 50 seconds. So we'll see a really nice E-grab here come from someone when it catches up. Nope, we're winding back. Okay, here we go. So this was the Eunice and Leet Chocolate tandem route that happened right near the end. And it really didn't work for him. Impaler, just a boss on the stand, just completely shut down both those guys. Got taken out himself in the process, but at least see. I've got some news from Lumberjack. In fact, the maps not played in the first best of 3 become the map pool for the second. Here we go, Stowaway. Here's some news.
Okay.
The maps that we played in the first best of 3. So these 3 maps: Dry Dock, Arx Navina, and Bella Omega, will not get played in the next best of 3 should we go to another best of 3.
Okay, so that means that
So IDK's
How many maps
best
are left
maps
on there?
will not be played in the next best of 3 if we go to it.
yeah, that's really important for them, I guess.
Yeah.
So the bands just carry over. How many maps does that leave us with? That leaves us with, I guess, Sunstar
4. That's what Lumberjack's saying.
4. Okay, cool. Lumberjack is the Manta now.
Yeah, what was the map pool to begin with? So Dangerous Crossing, Sunstar, Dry Dock, Arx Navina, Kata, Canyon Crusade, and Bella. So Canyon Crusade, Kata, Sunstar, and Dangerous Crossing will be the map pool for the
Yeah.
second best of 3. So they won't be able to ban anything really.
No.
They'll be able to ban one map, but you can't do that because who would you ban, or who would get the ban?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait.
So
and
that will
see.
require IDK to win this map to go into the second. Best
Of course.
three.
So I mean, IDK still have to win
Yeah.
Bella or Omega for it to even be a situation that we have to deal with. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway.
I mean,
so-
can we recap the first map just a little bit?
Oh god, now you're trying to get me
Oh,
to
I'm
remember
sorry.
on stream. Let me see how close we are to
Yeah,
going
sure.
to the next one. These guys are just sort of still talking a bit of rubbish, so I think Crystalite saying that
Crystalite
IDK
ready.
are ready. We're ready, of course. I'll try not to get booted from the server this time. The first map, in fact, they're starting to rotate now. So yeah, we don't really have much time. We've got 50 seconds, in fact. So let's just jump straight into it. This will be... Oh, production's telling me to hold on. All right, we're back. Nice intros there, Stowaway. Thanks for putting that together.
It's all right.
15 seconds to go on Diamond Sword. We've got Vertigo one map away from clinching this and taking home the $1,400 US. We've got Shaz, Am, FX, Eunice, Knudsen, Brain Damage, and Athelian.
Yes, on the other side, defending. Well, I guess both teams are kind of... defending, because this could be their very last game once again. IDK would love Impaler, Extravagance, Shad, Tool, Crystalite, and Matt, and we have begun on Bella Omega.
Good pings tonight. No one really struggling with any server issues, and I believe we are on Amsterdam, so it looks like Hi-Res have really got that sorted, which is nice.
Yeah, I've heard some things where some people were having troubles with it, but it seems not too bad for me, so I don't know. Either way, you know, I would say IDK are going to have struggle in this map. We haven't seen them do amazingly on it before, at least I haven't. We've seen, you know, Pelican, or teams like Pelican take Bella Omega off them in scrims, and I think maybe one official kind of match. So
the question is Vertigo strong enough to do it? Like, do they practice this map? Is this their map to win?
yeah, exactly. Yuna's actually...
What did he do? He just completely stopped that route.
Not entirely sure.
Oh, he sniped out.
Sniped out his regen, and he did try and turn around, and he got the spot on Matin. Don't think he got any damage, but it means that now... you know, Knudsen can try and put some shots on him.
Uni's come in and does get shut down pretty handily by Impaler and Crystalite on the stand.
Yeah, we've got Matin running some nice routes here. Extravagance timing up quite nicely. Am blocks the first one. Does he block second? No, he doesn't. Oh, Extravagance going very high there. Managed to get a bit of a ledge bounce, but does get shut down by some lovely shots by Shaz coming out.
There's plenty of IDK coming down to try and pick this one up out of the field. We've got Love and Crystalite. Athelian's charging in as well. Who will get there first? It looks like it will be Vertigo. Didn't exactly see who picked up the return there, but it's going to be the first return. Only a minute and a half gone in Bella Omega. Knudsen again, throwing some BM out there to IDK. To be fair, it was...
spends more time typing than playing.
Matin did start the BM though. So.
This time. Yeah. Yeah, once again, I think a lot of this is going to be about the routes. Like, Bella's, like, just as soon as I say that, Yoon is having trouble with his route once again. Don't think it was sniped this time. No, it wasn't sniped this time, so it's just difficult setting up those routes.
Cluster's happening.
Yeah, if they can cluster it, nice pass there from Shaz to Yoon to keep it going. We might see some total flushes. Love is right in the way. He's going to
this will be interesting. Oh, look at that. Love. Yeah. Oh, poor bounce, but he's still going to get the return. No, in fact, it might have been Chris that got the return there. But a good little attempt there by Vertigo. They just sort of didn't get the momentum. Like, normally with a cluster like that, you want to get moving a bit faster. They were really kind of dawdling down that field and gave, of course, IDK plenty of time to catch up with them.
Yeah, exactly. And just seeing Eunice again shut down by Tool now. He's set up maybe 3 or 4 routes, and I think each one has been unsuccessful. Probably 3 at this point. And it just from the start, he's had some real trouble, which, you know, is going to spell huge trouble for Vertigo.
Mattin's got a really nice side-to-side rock bounce going on. Unfortunately, Am was there as the cops come in to take us away. There they go. It's not so bad, man. I live in East London. It's
lovely body block by Chris.
Standard background noise.
Yeah, Chris getting a nice body block on Eunice. Shaz is going to pick it up and try and keep it going. Didn't go for the toilet bowl flush. To be fair, haven't seen too many toilet bowl flushes.
I don't think we will.
Successful.
I've never seen it work, to be honest. It's
maybe
too
once
easy
or twice. Yeah, you need to meet it, and then you need to get out of the tube so fast. Yeah.
FX with some esports picks it up, keeps it alive in the mid-air. Look at the crash from IDK. There's dudes coming from everywhere. Crystalite gets the return and keeps that scoreline 0-0. Matin picks it up. I wonder if that was his little rock bounce I was talking about before. Punches it forward. Obviously took a lot of damage picking that one up off the stand. I think Vertigo are ahead of IDK in this one. Indeed, they do get that return. So again, still 0-0. And Yeah, neither of these teams really managing to get it much further than about halfway down the map.
Yeah, it's a mixture of, the good routes being shut down quite early. I mean, Extravagance now on out kind of right to left, and her health just melting away. And both of the teams having a really good chase. We've seen Vertigo try and make the cluster happen a couple of times, and it has been shut down. Ethics jumping on that return, and even Matin moving out to this kind of position. Clustering from this position here would not be easy all the way back. They're going to be respawning at their base, cutting you across, and even going for it. So they're trying to make the cluster happen, but it's going to be difficult because it's quite a chaseable map if against a cluster, I'd say, maybe not against a fast route.
Love was just hanging around that flag stand, trying to take out Am. Am hasn't noticed Matin. There he goes, turns around. Matin coming in, and that flag coming in from Vertigo. Looks like Love has managed to do the amazing chase. Will he get the return? And he gets killed just as he nearly managed to get that return. Crystalite comes from nowhere and gets it and puts it back on the flag stand from IDK. But God, that was close.
Yeah, that could have been close as well. Just Eunice coming into the flag stand, and wait, sorry, no Eunice. Never mind.
Someone.
Yep, someone.
Dude's coming into the flag stand.
Yep, dude's going for the flag as we see. Yeah.
Knutson deciding to keep a fairly static position this map. He really likes this Mesa. Oh, look at that. Takes out Extravagance before she even got started that time. So good vision here on the top of this hill. Of course, this is the version of Bella Omega without the sandstone, so these guys don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, Eunice, once again, he's going to be crossing, I think, Extravagance here. No, not crossing in the outfield, but he has been shut down, spotted early. Shaz coming in because Eunice on very low health. His redoing did get messed up. So
you can see on the replay the attempts here by both Vertigo to keep this one alive and IDK's Crystalite getting the return. In the meantime, though,
good punt.
Matin gets that flag, pushes it forward. FX currently has the IDK flag. Oh, Athelion comes in and gets snatched right from under his nose by Crystalite, keeping that one moving for IDK. Athelion, though, still in the game. Didn't get killed. He just got sort of pipped at the post, as it were. And great shooting by Athelion, bringing Crystalite down. Crystalite punches it forward. Shad is there. He might be able to get the pickup. Might have a look at what's happening over the other side of the map.
Sorry, I got that covered.
Okay, I'll stick with Shad.
Yep, on the other side we have FX, and he's managed to work to the back of his hill. Not too much pressure after the first push from IDK. And they're actually set up pretty confidently. Am now taking it as a soldier. And I like this stand-off position. You know, it's a bit secure. Then you have the option to slide down this hill to your base and, get home relatively fast while still maintaining that secure position.
Someone came through and just knocked that flag out of Impaler's hands. I have no idea who it was. They weren't able to get that return. But it was a very nice little shot there.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I've noticed here is IDK taking a long time to push out. They obviously wanted to make sure they could get Vertigo's flag home to their base first and not risk it before moving out. They weren't going to get the jump on Vertigo by that point. They're set up. They have Knudsen on high ground sniping. Now we're seeing the first wave kind of coming in. Stravian's a little bit early. Shad and Tool taken out. Love is coming in as well. He hasn't been spotted. This could be dangerous. If Love can put on a lot of damage, goes for the knives, does not put on enough. I'm not going to see a return here, I don't think. Extravagance versus 3 people. It's not going to do too well.
I'm not seeing any real offense coming in from Vertigo. Finally, Thelion starts to wander across the map. Shaz is over there in the distance as well. But this is going to be a sort of a 2v4 situation. And yeah, I can see Shaz just getting completely shut down. It's all up to Athelion at this point. But he's going to get just destroyed as well. So Crystalite doing, well, in fact, he's starting to melt away a little bit. There's so much IDK, so much red on the map that this one is going to be firmly held in the hands of IDK. Man's going to hang on to it. I imagine he'll pass that one off. Crystalite probably want to get a regen first, of course. But yeah, I mean, IDK doing a good job of just staying so far away from the Vertigo offense coming in that it just, yeah, they were just able to melt them before they got anywhere near the flag carrier.
Yeah, both of the teams are standing off in the same mirrored location. It's a long way away from the other base. So we haven't even seen IDK since their first round of offense coming in. They're just coming in again now, and it's taking a long time. Vert now actually moving up to the left hill spawn. I think they want to move closer to the spawn and resupply quickly.
Brain damage and Evio trying to take out Crystalite. Some Mervs coming in. This is an interesting, tactic. I guess if you manage to land it.
Oh, we've got some trouble on the other side. Meanwhile, Am, he's been taken down. FX is low health supercomputer. Yeah, the IDK have surely got the return here. Moving in, all 3 of them. They're going to KO straight away. Crystalite in trouble. 7 health left on him. He would do well to pass off to someone here. It's going to have a lot of trouble. I think he's just going to go straight to stand and try and risk it for a biscuit. He's made a stand, but that chase is coming in. Yeah, no, they've made the right call here. He's managed to get to base, make the cap, and he had the other players around him. So that is 1-0 to IDK, winning the standoff after quite a long standoff, to be honest.
Risky stuff there by Crystalite, to be honest. I mean, one chain bullet would have taken him out, and that could have potentially given Vertigo all sorts of opportunities to get that return. And obviously, IDK would have been kicking themselves if it had turned out that way. But Crystalite, lucky enough, managed to use the base assets in the terrain to his advantage, stay away from that fire, and wait for his teammates to move forward before he actually jumped on the flag stand to make the cap. So that's 1-0 currently with IDK in the lead. About 9 minutes gone in this map, so plenty of time left for both of these teams. But neither of them have really shown a particularly compelling route or a particularly strong cluster play. So neither of their offense really firing on all cylinders yet.
Yeah, I would just have to say that it's important to note that IDK did win their first standoff, but they didn't win it by much. It was close on both ends. Shaz actually out with a front to back. He's going to curve around and go for the scenic route. 5-10 health left on him. Nice to see Shaz back and capping in the Pathfinder. And the chase is on the way. Crystalite, obviously, Pathfinder as well. Oh no, he's actually shouldering. He's managed to catch up with him. And he's got that return quite handily. Meanwhile, the other side, the flag is just knocking about in the outfield, but I don't think it's going anywhere.
No, Vertigo will definitely have this one back on their stand. Efix is going to maybe nurse it in the field for just a little bit, make sure his stand is well protected before putting that one back. Am is there, so that flag is definitely in safe hands. Knudsen popping back out. He'll go back over there to his Mesa and get ready to snipe in.
Lovely
wow,
capping there from Extravagance. She managed to shoot Am out of the way, and that is out. I mean, the snipes are coming in. If they can connect, then that's going to be big. Athelian coming in. Athelian doing the damage. He does enough damage, but it goes to stand. Krista gets the pickup. It's going to be another cap for IDK. Oh my god. Almost enough from Knudsen, almost enough from Athelian, but no dice. Just about holding. And that was some nice capping from Extravagance. And they've actually flushed their own flag there.
Yeah, that wasn't intentional. That's but they'll be happy with that. They'll leave that there for the entire duration of that timer. So another 25 seconds before Vertigo can make anything happen.
Yeah, we're just going to watch a replay going of that ends cap from them. Just going back quickly. Yeah, so Extravagance out with the flag here, you can see. The snipes coming through, one connects there, and then all the damage is done by Athelian to get the kill, but, you know, the momentum just carried it through. Crystalite, you know, quick eyes on that one. Great capping, great defense from Crystalite, and deserved cap for IDK there.
Yeah, so 2-0. Currently, IDK looking the stronger of the two teams at the moment. Love gets it moving. Again, another slow route. He's in the infiltrator. He gets taken out halfway down, and it looks like a mid-air return, probably by Knudsen there, as FX and Tool have a little duel in the center. Extravagance again out. Very low health this time. 55 health. Will probably like to punt this. Went for the punt. Unfortunately, missed it. Still a fair amount of momentum on that flag, but I imagine that Vertigo will get there first. And that's exactly... Whoa, actually, FX has bounced away from it. Now it's another little duel between Love and FX.
Oh, FX with the sliver of health jumps on the flag. Wow. I didn't expect to see that return. I thought he was going down. But yeah, Am managed to get a huge amount of damage off an Extravagance. Oh, we actually have another flag out. Yuna's all the way back home. Oh my god.
Wow.
Body block by Shaz, I think, was it?
Whoever it was, someone got in his way and he got just completely melted. But Am managing to pick up the scraps and put the first flag cap on the board for Team Vertigo. 2-1, 13 minutes remaining. It was interesting, like what happened there, like FX and Love were in the midfield, sort of dueling around the flag. They both went for the flag, both bounced each other off, and they're like, all right, we're going to fight. They put their dukes up, they fought, and then FX sort of halfway through decided to stop. And as we see that return coming in, sorry, not that return, the replay of that flag cap, Yuna's coming in, getting taken off right at the end there, but the cap was made. And yeah, FX sort of just veered away from the duel and then went for the flag cap. It was almost like a slap in the face to Love. No, I'm not going to fight, I'm going to make the return.
Yeah, absolutely. We did see just while we were going through that replay, Extravagance make a pickup, but again, Am doing a lot of damage on the pickup, and then the snipe came in from Knudsen. Love has gone for the infiltrator cap. I don't see it going very far as Knudsen is dueling out, and meanwhile, Brain Damage dropping the Blood Eagle flag, aka the IDK flag. It looks like both teams are going to return unless Athelian makes the pickup. Oh, going for the inf pickup, but he does get shut down once again. Not enough energy on that to keep it going, but definitely, you know, he had esports in mind when he was going for that.
Yeah, it would have helped if he had more support as well as just the esports. Unfortunately, esports alone won't carry you through on Valor Omega.
It's like esports is the bread, and you need some sort of filling in there.
Need some sort of filling.
Yeah.
Some esports and I don't know.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. So what would be the jelly?
The game.
What? The game.
I don't know. Anyway, this analogy's gone dead.
Yeah,
anyway,
that didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, the gens have gone up here for IDK, so that's going to give them a hell of a lot more power. in terms of stopping those incoming routes. The side to side is completely shut down now by those static defenses. They're going to want Athelion to get down there. And in fact, look, brain damage coming in, completely disrupted because he couldn't come in from the side to side. They're going to need to get those gens shut down very, very quickly.
Yeah, Eunice actually killed as well there by Crystalite with some nice defense work there. He did shut down the deployable force field, but yeah, these big force fields on the side are going to be a problem, and especially with this as well. If a Kappa can't clear him out by himself, so it means the offense have to focus that, and it means they can't focus Impaler, they can't focus Crystalite, and they're going to get the kill. So getting the gens down is going to be a priority for them. Just going to them quickly, and it looks like no one's moved to them yet. That is going to be the next priority for them on this.
Yep, in the meantime, IDK setting up a route. Extravagance is there. I can see a Shrike over there in the distance. Going to try and get Am off that flag stand. Extravagance has hit her regen. And it looks like Epic's the only one left on that flag stand. Extravagance is going to come in here with 250 Sanics and a completely open flag stand. Epic's the only one that can possibly make a play. He's not there. Oh, yes, he is. The magical conk. And that's got to be disappointing. Matten goes for the Shrike grab, and at least he keeps it moving
Good
here
call.
for IDK.
Yeah, good call there from Matt in 1003. Oh my god! Crystalite with... No, sorry, Am with the conk there. Am is now in the way. He's going to do a whole lot of damage. The Shrike has been picked up. Who's it been picked up by? I think it... No, it hasn't crashed. It's been picked up by Love, which means they've kept it on their side. They're still keeping this going, though. Supercomputer with the pickup. Bounces into the rock. Has to punt it forward. Crystalite has to get the pickup here. The Shrike is still about helping out Am. Shut down. And then the first toilet flush of the game.
Yep, it looks like it is Athelion. As Crystalite getting into a fairly safe position here over on the IDK flag. Let's see how the Thalion's dropped again. It just doesn't work, this toilet flush thing. Love gets the return, and Crystalite's going to make that count.
Oh,
no,
he
he's
isn't.
not. No, he's not. In fact, he gets taken down. Matten picks it up, and he's going to go up the... He's going to do the reverse toilet flush, in fact. He's going to go up that toilet bowl and get that cap. There it is.
Oh,
No,
wait.
it's not!
Again, the conk comes out. They can't get the return, though. The conk's coming in. Athelion, once again, Shaz with the midair. Impaler, finally. Oh, my God. That was just really nice crashing from Vertigo. I mean, Athelion, I want to go back to that. You know, we're saying toilet flushes just don't work, and it's a shame because anything that's a legitimate strategy called toilet flush, I want it to work. I want it to be a thing. But, you know, Athelion, I think, did the right thing there. He had low health. He picked up the flag. He had to run it away, just buy his team some time, and he did that. They got a couple of conks in there, but IDK managing to finish up. And once again, the gens going up for team IDK, which is going to be really important. Like, I think Crystalite, let's have a quick look. Crystalite running, yep, Technician. No, Matten running Technician. So he's, you know, keeping up those generators, and that is going to really put a thorn in the side of the offense and Cap and Vertigo.
Yep. Love is always there way too early. I'll stop that for a second as Eunice is out with the flag, and he is really, really fast. 240 Sanics. He's got to deal with the Shrike. He's down to 25 health. He needs help. He's going to run into Tool. Is he going to manage to get the cap there first? No, Love is in the way. The Shrike comes crashing right into his button. Love comes in to make the return. Wait, no, it wasn't Love. It was one of the other teammates. But gosh, Eunice was close. He needed more support from his team, and it wasn't there. His flag was completely dominated by Team IDK.
Yep, absolutely. Nice play there, getting the return. Just about managing to make it happen. It's I'm still kind of reeling from that last set of conks coming out from Vertigo. Really nice. I mean, we're going back, watching a replay there, seeing exactly what happened. Coming out of the toilet, conk comes in, the E-grab is made, but it doesn't go far, and then they just managed to clean it up. Yeah. Really nice conk, just at the very end. Oh, come in. There it is.
Yeah.
And that can be a game-changing play. You know, that could have stopped that cap entirely, kept it at 2-1. It can sometimes even just depend on the luck of the bounce, but I think IDK kept their heads and were able to keep that going, even though you know, stuff was happening. Eunice coming on the right side, he hasn't been spotted,
Ooh,
and he
done it.
dances under Impaler there.
Yeah, he's away. He's 240 Sanics, getting completely melted by the chain there, and Matten gets that return. That was really, really good firing of the autos there by Team IDK. Eunice was gone. He had so much speed. And it looks like the guys were just in the position to chase him down and put that auto fire on him. Good attempt there by Eunice. But again, there was that side to side, and I bet you any cash you want that Crystalite's down there fixing those gens right this minute. Let's go have a look. Nope. I guess I lost the cash. Good thing I just did that.
Yeah, they've actually switched up. I think they're just switching into the Technician when they need it to go up at a specific time. It looks like Matten was doing it earlier. Now they're doing the dual capping again. Shaz getting the spot and trying to put some chain on. Just going to their flag stand as well. He looks like he's going to be running a kind of semi-route back to front. I don't know if it's going to stick. He has only got 50 health. I would advise him not to pick it up, but he has gone for it.
Oh,
I suppose,
Shaz.
did they not have it?
Eunice was
Yeah,
right on the
not
route.
a good call, Shaz.
Yeah, I was watching Eunice come in, and he was on a 250 center grab, perfect rock bounce, and that's poor communication. Unfortunately, that was a really wasted opportunity there by Vertigo.
Yeah, I assumed that because he picks it up with 50 health, he just didn't have anyone else coming in. Wow, the Sorb Am just destroy. Who did he destroy? Can't even see. The Kappa from IDK, so I assume it might have been Matin.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely hoffing from both of these teams. Am is like I don't remember what Am played before where he was hoffing. What was he at offense? LD, yeah. Oh man, Am, very good all-round player.
Yeah, and of course Impale has always been that trusty heavy on flag for IDK, and he's doing a pretty good job this map. Only one cap getting out at the moment for Vertigo. 5.5 minutes remaining, 2 to go for Vertigo to tie this one up. It's not looking too good for them at the moment.
Nice move from Eunice there, actually. He did get shut down, but instantly went for the thrust, didn't get killed, and managed to maintain a lot of his health. He has been chained out a bit, but he's made it a long way. If he can make the punt and bounce over Love, yeah, that's going to bounce over. They might have the time. Fix with the pickup. That's good. That's a really good bounce from Vertigo there. FX able to keep it going, but there are a lot of IDK players there, or namely 3 moving in, and Athelian with the pickup. He's going to melt again. Brain damage with the pickup. He's keeping it going. Lovely punt. That's the kind of punt you want to do.
More esports.
They're making it happen. Oh, it's going. Oh no, down the toilet. Let's see what's happening up at the top. It looks like everyone's chasing after their own flag. No one's gone for the eco, and they do get the return.
Oh wow, that was crazy.
God.
Like,
that was
how many people touched that flag?
Oh, everyone.
And Matten's now after. Let's have a look at that. Nope.
Yeah, we got some play in the midfield, but it looks like that's going to move return. So here's the that almost return happening.
Brain damage
picking up. Lovely punt. Perfect. Eunice, Eunice with the pickup, and he gets shut down. If that hadn't bounced in, that would just shut.
Back on the mainstream, Crystalite's about to make the next cap for IDK. Indeed, he did. That's 4-1. Now IDK in a very strong lead. 4 minutes remaining. It's all right. It was a boring cap. It was more interesting watching the replay.
Yeah, Crystalite, step it up, man. Get with the esports. We were busy watching Nitrons. But yeah, if that previous flag fell short, I think that Vert would have got that cap. If Am had just bounced into him, I think he had enough health to survive. But there it is, 4-1, and only 4 minutes left on the clock. Now it's looking bad for Vertigo to take this map, and this is a big surprise for me. IDK looking strong on Bella, which is a map I haven't seen them do particularly well on up to this point, or not one of their strongest maps.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't deny the sort of the motivation that you're going to get being one map from not only tournament elimination, but Tribes Ascend career elimination. They're going to be running on a lot of adrenaline.
We need one more game. We can't have our last map to be Bella.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad Rain Dance is in the map pool.
Oh my god, don't even. don't make that a thing.
Flashbacks, man, flashbacks.
Yeah. Oh dear, yeah. It's going to look really difficult for for Vertigo to make something happen here. They've got the time. They can mathematically do this. But it is going to require a huge push. I'd like to see maybe some double capping if they can make it happen. Once again, looking at the IDK flag stand, the gen is up. You've got Matin in the strike. Eunice running safe ball, but it's still been blocked by Matin.
Such a solid defense.
Yeah, doesn't even matter if he's running safe ball. And he's offense at the moment. He's stopping Kappas going to offense. I think IDK have got this one in the bag if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, mathematically possible, yes. It's interesting that both teams have now got their gens up. IDK have been doing this all game, and finally Vertigo have decided to follow suit. I mean, it's interesting, the whole Tech D argument could be made. But so far this game's been relatively, high action. We're now seeing 2 strikes in the field. We've got Matin versus, let me try to figure it out, Athelian. Currently battling it out for air superiority here, and it looks like Matin is in the power position, as you would say, Stoller, and currently takes out Athelian strike. Yeah,
and that's the Vertigo gens actually going down there. So IDK, quick to keep their gens up, also quick to shut the enemies down, but theirs has gone down too. So that's going to be an important point for both teams that, it finally has a chance to do some offense here. Crystalite has to defend against this as Eunice comes in. Or Matin not able to get the strike hit, but he does get taken out by Crystalite. Oh, yeah, IDK are looking really strong, and Vertigo making some nice plays, but not making them stick. I think the score, if some stuff had gone well for Vertigo, it could be 2-2, maybe 2-3. To them, if plays had started.
Oh, wow, look at Vertigo's team. They've lost 3 players.
Mass game crash. Wow, that's really not what you want, especially at a critical point like this.
To be honest, I think they were out of time already. Like, I don't think they can really blame that for losing this game. Because it's gone.
Yeah, that's, I think the comeback was not really happening, but wow, I haven't seen that. 3 crashes at once. Is that a server thing? It must be, right?
Potentially. It's interesting. G-Reaper's saying...
Even though Eunice is still out with the flag, though, I just want to say, with 4 players on his team.
He could cut this. FX with it, not quite the esports. Am's there, and Extravagance gets away with the E-grab, and that's going to to pretty much impossible to bring back with 3 players down.
They might get the return here, and yeah, there's the return. Extravagance probably, is she going for the cap? 28 health left. I think she'll be going for the cap, but she needs to pass off soon. Excuse me. It does get picked up by Matt in just about, and it looks like they might finish this off. Eunice to make the E-grab. There it is, 5-4, and that is the final nail in the coffin that was this map for Vertigo. Really strange disconnects. I thought that was rage quits, but it seemed kind of off for a team like Vertigo to
they
just
wouldn't
rage
do
quit.
that.
No, which is why it confused me. I've never seen something like that. That's mental.
So they've got 6 players back on the server now, but with 20 seconds left, it's pretty much a done deal. So that is going to be the first best of 3 going to IDK, which means we do have a bracket reset, and we will be going to another best of 3.
Be careful
between
what you
these
wish
two
for,
guys.
I guess. You know, it's we said we'd like to see another best of series, but I don't know. We might be making too much of an effect on this. I think we might have some sort of powers in this.
Well, you know.
I guess the takeaway from that, Vertigo's triple crash or whatever it was, I suppose it happened at a time where it wasn't. I said it was critical, but I guess the comeback was not going to happen. So at least it didn't happen during the middle of a game when it was 2-2 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that there's this really outside chance that they could have turned it around, but I think realistically it wasn't going to happen.
Sure, yeah.
You know, so I don't think they can blame that. Now, what I'm really interested in is to know whether or not someone got the prize. So, guys, I want to know: did anyone pick? It was 4-1.
Yeah. Let me just quickly check this. 5-1.
5-1. Did anybody get 5-1?
It's an odd score to
IDK.
to guess.
It is an odd score to guess.
I don't think I'd pick 5-1.
So, but that's all right. If no one gets it,
We can always roll it over.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to have at least 2 more games. So if anyone in the chat said 5-1, I'll be interested to see. But it doesn't look like it. I think if anyone had one, they'd be yelling pretty big and hard.
So this is going to be interesting. So that means losers pick once again, and it's now another best of 3.
Yes. So another best of 3. I'm just looking at Lumberjacks sending me some information at the moment. He said we chose 7 maps, so we'd have 6 for the final with 1 left over. So no bans. We need at least 2 for the final map pick. Okay, cool. So I wonder who gets the first map pick. Do they effectively go to loser's choice?
I think they're asking if you have a coin. I think we're doing the coin flip.
Yeah, I can do a coin.
I
can do that live on stream.
Yeah, I mean...
Zoom and shit.
Oh, man. Careful with that zoom.
I'm not going to change anything.
No. Well, we'll find out exactly what G-Reaper wants.
I have a coin.
He might be
I'm
joking.
ready.
I'm not sure. Yeah, you brought a coin. You were ready for this, and
That's
a
it.
pound coin at that.
Got a
What
bit
do
gold
you
coin.
use in Australia, like Aussie dollars?
Aussie dollars. Yeah.
What do they look like? Are they
well,
notes? You don't get dollar notes, do you?
yeah, no, we're not like
No,
American.
no, that's silly.
We've got, in fact, it's very similar to the UK in the sense of the way it goes in
It's
terms
funny
of
that.
denominations. We might have been inspired. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we were clever enough to
on,
outlaw
go on.
1s and 2s about 7 years ago.
More 1s and 2s. What do you mean?
No, chuck 'em. 1s and 2Ps, gone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
5
You're
Ps
completely
minimum.
right with that. That's silly. Yeah.
So we do have a coin. Am I using this coin? Like, are they asking me to flip
I
it?
don't know. So Team A gets the ban at first map and last map.
Okay.
So Team B gets to ban 1 map and gets the first side choice. So it would be Team B gets to choose, then pick, then choose, and Team A gets to pick, then choose. That doesn't make any sense.
So Kenneth reckons he picked 5-1.
We can control F that.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting my mic's here.
Let me go back.
That's the flip of the coin. So
Where's
what
MX?
are we coin?
Let me look for MX
Thing.
Kenneth.
We-
Where's JP's call? There it is. Okay, MX Kenneth. Where are you, MX Kenneth? He said.
So we're just checking the validity of.
Yeah,
So Kenneth said that. I think Kenneth's won enough, isn't he?
it's true actually.
Yeah. I think we can maybe hold on.
No,
his-
look, if he got it, he got it. I've got more codes. I don't see him actually calling it.
Okay, so IDK are heads and Vert tails. So I guess the
All right.
winner of the coin flip will decide the map 1 and 3, the actual map they're playing, and the one that loses will get the side pick, then a map pick, then a side pick.
So who was what?
So for tails, it is Vertigo, and for IDK, it's heads.
All right. I'm not gonna pull a Yuzzo.
Drop the coin.
Yeah. It's all right. Does that count, or do I do it again?
Yeah, go again.
All right. I'll use my right hand. I don't know why I'm using my left hand. There we go.
It's the framing.
It's that's tails, I
Tails,
believe.
Yeah, let me just check on that. Yeah, that is tails.
Yeah.
So that means Vertigo get the map pick for 1. I assume that's right. Might have to be corrected on that. But yeah, Vertigo getting the map pick and then the side pick on the Sapper map. And if it goes to a third, they'll get the map pick again, which is pretty good for them.
And
Dude,
MX
I'm
Kennett
loving
is
that
lying.
mouse. I want that mouse.
MX Kennett did not make a prediction at all.
Scumbag Kennett. He's on holiday as well.
Yeah.
He's not even playing with his team.
It's true.
IDK, what do you think? So
Yep. No. Kennett, you're a troll.
So yeah, we're just going through the map picking stage again here.
JPY waiting on his code. He's had 7-0.
Yeah, he was.
No, JP.
No, JP. Not even happening. He's a land dodger, even though he's the only person I've been to land with.
Yeah, how do you dodge a land if...
Well, he's not going to.
Oh, you mean 49?
Yeah, he's not going
Yeah.
to 49.
If anyone's going, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
You could experience this in person.
Yeah, I mean, and Scrimble off camera.
No, he can't
he's
make
not
it.
going. Of
He
course
can't
he's
make
not
it,
going.
yeah.
Well, replays.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go
do
for
it.
some replays from the last Battle Omega.
We've also got that interview. Oh, I got to fix it, don't I?
Okay, so there's no sound for these. So just looking at this quickly, this is the back to front coming in from Matin. Oh no, that was the the conch again. Is this one they saved? There's a load of killing power there. Wow, really nice. I think that's a crystallite on the turn. It's nice stuff. Just a quick plug, I guess. Myself, Grimble, and Doc are QDTV, Quick Draw TV. We are casting on the Tribes Ascend channel because we think it will, I guess, reach more people, an easier audience. But you can check us out for casts just like this at twitch.tv/QuickDrawTV. You can check us out on YouTube where we post all the VODs. Hopefully we'll be able to get the VOD for this and post it there. Obviously it's not our channel that we own, but we should be able to get the VOD and post it up there. And that's on YouTube, Quick Draw Esports.
Yeah,
And,
I'll download it after we're done.
yeah, if we look on the Reddits, we'll be sure to make a post of it. So, definitely support the channel and sub if you can.
The chat's asking to see the producer.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, screenshot time. To stand here will be like perfect screenshot. It'll be amazing.
How are we doing in the game?
It looks like Vertigo are first and third ban and IDK second ban side pick. So they're just, I guess they're working on the actual... How tall are you, man? You're like meant to be really tall, aren't you? No, seriously. Oh.
You're doing crotch shots. I'm not doing it.
I didn't realize how
Yeah.
framed that was.
See,
Oh dear. Oh god.
Nice.
So that's on Twitch you get the little thing. That'll be on. I'm going to
Yeah.
screenshot that.
nice.
It's awesome.
There you go, chat.
Yeah.
That's for Yuzzo.
So I haven't actually been able to check out any of this. This has been mental. So I want to tell a quick story.
Go
so
on.
today I had to drop my brother off in a place called Keston because he's going on holiday, and I thought, well, I'll drop him off coming up to like 3:30, because then I'll have plenty of time to get up here and get set up and whatever. I sat in traffic for 3.5 hours, or 4 hours or something like that. I think I had the worst day of my life. Genuinely, I've had a life where I've not had that many bad things happen to me. This was in the top 10 list of bad things that have happened to me. I was miserable. I've never been that angry. I was shouting at my sat nav. I've never done that.
That sucks, dude. That's all I can say.
I just want to say that's why I showed up late. I'm sorry for killing esports.
No, that's okay. We got there in the end. Now we're here, and now we've got a whole other best of 3. I'm just
Yeah, we
glad
do.
you did arrive.
I think it's been like.
If I had to do back-to-back best of 3s by myself,
Oh man.
I quit.
Oh dear.
Do you want a beer, mate?
I'd love a beer.
There you go. Go in cider.
Look at that. So esports here.
There we go. The stream's just catching up.
Oh, what's the minute? What's the delay on? Minute or two?
Oh, it's because it's going through all of our stuff. I don't think because we can't control delay.
Oh,
On
of course,
Tribes
yeah, they
Ascent.
do it on the thing. Yeah. Do you not? I suppose this isn't the time to discuss it, but we'll see where.
Someone got the screenshot. Look at that. Nice.
God, I'm such a geek. Where are we at?
All right, guys. There's
Just checking
careful.
up on the. Yeah, we got some
There we go.
ear passing.
There you go. Love it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where are we at for map picking? They're just going for a quick break, it seems.
Well, if they're doing that, let's do the interview.
Yeah, that's actually a good time.
You wanted me to run through mine?
Yes.
I can do that.
We can work this out. So this, just to clarify, this is an interview that Doc did with Crystalite earlier.
Yes. Yes.
Discussing the game coming up.
Yeah.
We were meant to get one from Vertigo earlier as well, but I'm lazy.
Well,
and didn't get around to
I
it.
wonder if I should do the original one now. How long do you reckon we've got?
I don't know.
'Cause I trimmed
I
this a little
imagine
bit.
just the trimmed one, because even
Alright.
that sounds a bit long.
Okay, let's do that. All right. Open. How do I?
All right, guys,
Okay,
we're here with Crystalite from Team IDK. The guys coming in from the losers bracket and facing up against Vertigo in just a few minutes. I've got with me Krista. How are you doing tonight, mate?
Hey Doc, I'm fine, mate. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing really, really well. Looking forward to seeing these games coming up just around the corner. So just wanted to get a sort of a brief, interview with you guys, or yourself rather, on behalf of Team IDK before we get into the real deal here. And the first thing I'd like to know is a little bit of the background of IDK. You guys have been around for a very long time.
Yeah, well, IDK were born in 99, so it's like 13 years ago. And yeah, we played Tribes 1, we played Tribes 2, and we are now playing Tribes Ascent.
And how would you describe IDK's playstyle? How do you like to play as a team?
Well, we don't really like to have standard and standard tactics. We like to adapt individually. So in offense there is Love, who is more or less saying what we should do when we are changing strategies, and in defense I'm doing the same thing, but this is not happening a lot. Usually we are just counting on our individuals, and this is at the same time a strong point for us and a weak point for us, because sometimes even watching the casts you guys are doing, it's really noticeable that we sometimes lack coordination, but at the same time we are able to surprise the enemy in ways that no other team can do. So yeah, that's more or less our play style. We like to be offensive. We usually don't like to have a defensive style of play, and we count a lot on our individuals. Yeah.
Fair enough. And what do you feel about your opponent that's going to be happening tonight? How do you feel about going up against Vertigo?
Yeah, it's always really nice and fun to play versus Vertigo, like it was versus Heartbreakers, like it was versus Inside. They changed names a lot, maybe some members from time to time, but in the end it's still our best opponent, and we really enjoy to play versus them. Sadly, we just play during these big matches. We are usually not able, for some reasons, to organize scrims, and so at the same time, this is a good and a bad thing, because even if we really enjoy to play with them, we have to wait for so much time from a game to another, so we are really looking forward to it.
And it is a rematch. This is how the Season 1 finals ended up. How do you think it'll go? It was really close last time, went right down to overtime in the last map. How do you think it'll go in this game?
Well, I cannot tell you how it will go. I can tell you that we will do our best because for two reasons. The first one is that we don't like to lose. No one likes to lose, even more during a final. And the second reason is that this is gonna be our last game. So we're gonna give our 100%, even if we are missing creature. We have extra. She's doing a beautiful work. But of course, in some situations, her ping is. I mean, we can feel it. She can feel it because it's over 100, I think. But still, this don't want to be an excuse. We will do our best, and we have the numbers to make it. We lost for one cup during overtime during season one, during a best of 5. So I think we can make it this time, and Vert can make it as well. This is gonna be the best final Tribes Ascend ever had.
Looking forward to that, absolutely. So you mentioned the IDK retirement. This will be the last time we see IDK playing in Tribes Ascend. Looking back on the history of the team and the career within Tribes Ascend, what would be your highlight moment? What would be your standout piece from Tribes Ascend?
Well, the best moment is of course when we met in Paris for the first time, because even if we played together for 10 years, we never really met. So everyone was really excited to meet each other, and yeah, I think this was one of the best moments in my life, and it was not only about me. It's crazy because you share so much time with some guys on the internet. You become friends. They know a lot about you. You know a lot about them, but you did not when you did not meet them yet. It's not real. So after so many years, meeting them was the best moment ever for our team. Even if we lost the finals versus Vert in Paris, there was not another moment so nice, beautiful, and fun like Paris.
That's fantastic, and I can echo that as well. So I mean, we're just around the corner from starting the game. Best of luck to you on behalf of IDK, particularly for your last match. Do you have any final thoughts or final words before we go into it?
Yeah, before we start this final, I want to say thanks to our community, all the players that supported our team. I want to say thanks to the casters, to you, Doc. You have been always here in during every game we had, almost every game we had. And yeah, always professional, always doing everything working perfect, making everything working perfect. And thank you for my team, for staying together under the same name, with same roster for 3 years, even after we lost, and even after we won. After every situation, we kept staying together. And thank you for these 2 years to my team. And yeah, that's all.
Cool. Awesome, Chris. Well, best of luck tonight, and we'll see you on the servers very, very soon.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
All right, guys. We're here with Crystalite from Team IDK.
It's warm in here, Sto.
It is warm in here.
We are going to the second best of 3. What do we kill? Oh shit. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on repeat. Yeah. Okay. No.
There we go. So
Cool.
we're back.
We're back.
Like you were saying.
What's going on? Like, what do we know?
Okay, so I think we're going to say that we are ready. And
What's 1 minute?
let's have a quick look. So
Yeah, they haven't rotated yet.
they haven't really worked it out. They've been talking about Paris, which is obviously very nice of them to recollect that. All the people who went to that and all the people who didn't.
Yeah, Doc.
There's a bit of tension in this room all of a sudden.
Yeah, so we're just finding out. Just letting them know that we are ready. Yeah, I guess that we can jump into it. It's so, like, just to recap quickly, Vertigo won the toss, which means that they get the map pick, and it looks like
They sent IDK into bat. They'll be bowling from, I don't know the ends in this country.
Is it
Lords, like what's one of the bowling ins in Lords? Oh, jeez, I thought you played cricket.
I just you can go uphill or downhill.
Are we playing Bella again? No, wait, this isn't Bella. It's Sandstorm.
This is Sandstorm, dog.
Sunstar, rather.
So
See that?
Oh,
I'm
God,
inside your
that
brain.
was like instant karma. But it looks like we're on Sunstar. Like you're quite right.
And we're about to start, so maybe we should flick it over.
Maybe we should. So, on Vertigo, in the second best of 3 of the night, we have Am, Knutson, Shaz, Elite Chocolate, Brain Damage, Uniz, and Athelian. Who do we have on the other team, Doc?
On IDK's team, Blood Eagle, we got Shad, Chrysolite, Love, Impaler, Extravagance, Kingtin, aka Matin, and Supercomputer, aka Tool. And we've got 5 seconds before we kick on. The roster's pretty static tonight. No one sort of switching in or out.
Yeah, I haven't noticed too much. Has Shaz been playing the whole way through?
Yes.
So, yeah, maybe I just didn't notice him until a little bit later. You know, I definitely saw him playing in the second map quite a bit. But, yeah, like you said, quite a static roster. This map is going to come down, I think, a lot to cluster. I think it's going to be a cluster map, going down the midfield, getting those routes. You know, maybe if you do get the route through, that's obviously going to be important. But if a team can cluster well on this map, then I think they're going to take it.
Love is exceptionally good at getting the flag out on this map for IDK. So I expect we'll see him getting in there, getting that flag moving, and then we'll see how good the rest of the team is at basically supporting that through the rest. I can see Eunice over there in the distance. I want to get on top of him, see if he's any chance of getting this one out. But oh no, wow, he gets completely shut down, and that'll be the end of that one.
Yeah, and a quick point about that. I mean, he didn't get out because there's an Impaler on stand. There's a force field from Impaler, and then there's this over kind of N-shaped force field, and you know that's going to be a huge part. We do see that the Vertigo's generator has gone down already. The same cannot be said for IDK. We saw a bit on Bella Omega, you know, generator play.
Yep.
And that's going to be really important as well on this map. I think you do see Chris Light kind of going for the offense there.
There goes
Supercomputer there as well. Supercomputer picking up, I guess his Kappa's sniped out, but then he gets sniped out too, and Knutson might be going for the triple. Someone gets the kill.
Cluster, look at this, perfectly set up. Love's going to pick it up and keep moving. Oh, he gets conked out by Elite Chocolate, but that flag has got a lot of bounce on it. But Elite Chocolate does get there first and puts the return back on the flag. Stand for Team Vertigo.
Yeah, meanwhile, with the other side, we do have a quick grab from Eunice there. We did get shut down, and we do see the generators down as well, so they have got on that, and they're going to need to stay down for both teams for their offense to be effective. You know, you see some crazy kind of back-to-front routes run by this, even bouncing off this kind of back turret, if we can switch to mine quickly. You see the back turret here. Bouncing off it and going through the base. So you see some pretty crazy back to fronts, and they can be really well hidden as well. So if any Kappa's can run that, which I'm going to say it's a really difficult route to run, you know, but obviously the force fields kill things like that. Extravagance getting shut down by Knutson, taking the very top of the tower there.
Supercomputer comes through. Tool is going for the front to back, the front to skill, as my cohort likes to say. 36 health on him, not a lot. 120 speed as well. He's going to get shut down. Goes for a little punt. That does not go anywhere reasonable at all. So Elite Chocolate going to easily put that one back on the stand for Vertigo. But I can see Extravagance coming in. Let's see if she will get out with it. Eunice has on the other side. And swallowed that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Eunice is back. Eunice has made it all the way home, and bang, there's the first cap of the game going to Vertigo.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, for those that might be just joining us, this is the second best of 3. It is the EUTL Grand Finals. These guys are battling it out for a first prize of $1,400. The second prize will be getting $700 if you see a replay of Am completely destroying Extravagance coming onto the stand. We did see a best of 3. We saw Drydock, followed by Arx Navina, and then, of course, followed by Bella Omega. The maps going from Vertigo back-to-back then to IDK, which then brought us into this reset bracket situation. And so we are now back to a single best of 3. The first map will be Sunstar, and we do have a reduced map pool for the rest of this series. So it'll be very interesting to see how this one ends up. The popular maps are gone now. You know, Drydock's out, Arx Navina's out. And that would tend to, based on just map prowess, put this sort of in the hands of Vertigo.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Vertigo actually trying to cluster it along the midfield. We did see Uniz set up a quite nice back to front. It wasn't the one I was talking about where it goes through the tower, but it was very nice. They did have the spot, but I think without the spot on that route that Uniz was running, that could be very dangerous. But Matin actually picking up, going what looks to be a back to frontish because he's going relatively straight. The good punt there. That's a nice strong drive with his what is it?
Freewood.
Freewood, there it is. Impaler picking up, and there's no way anyone's stopping him. And there it is, there's the equalizer. IDK picking up that cap.
And Impaler putting another Titan right into the face of Lead Chocolate, who was coming in for a bit of crash. That will be the end of that little offensive push by Vertigo. So both these teams got a cap on the board now. I can see Extravagance over there setting up a left to right. Let's see if her offense gets there in time. In fact, no, it's not left to right. There's going to be more of a back to front kind of thing. Very long setup here. And Knudsen has spotted her. So she's going to get tagged quite a few times. And I don't see anyone from IDK that can take out that sniper. And there you go, down to 260. She might at least get it off the stand and keep moving, but no. In fact, Knudsen shuts her down quite handily.
That's a shame because Matin doing some very nice clearing, and there it is, Tool making a secondary pickup. He's in a radius, so he's not going hugely fast, but he does have a shield pack. That gets taken out, so no energy. There's the conk, and 5-2 health left on him, and he does get conked. Lead Chocolate in midfield. Looks like Am is actually, or Am or Lead Chocolate jumping on that return. I did see Matin doing some lovely clearing there. It's a shame that the root didn't come through, and I think Extravagance, they're kind of having it's not a solid player that they've run for a long time. She's a good capper, definitely. I'm not taking anything away from that, but I think that they might be struggling a bit without Creature. So they're putting in Matin for those secondary caps, and which is the point I was making. The first map was, we'll see more dual capping coming out from IDK with Extravagance on their roster. And speaking of Extravagance, just checking out the back to front, she's been spotted, but this is the kind of back to front I'm talking about, going through. And if this can go through the ship, it can
hit
be
the regen.
Deadly. Yeah, the regen's there, but no, there it is.
Oh, what was
down.
that?
Maybe with a Titan launcher.
Yeah, either way, she's got to start from scratch because that didn't go anywhere. And doing a fantastic job on stand. Let's have a look. I think he's got quite a few kills. Yeah, 6 kills on stand already. Not bad for a heavy. He just doesn't miss with those Titan launches, man. He's just got a great aim.
It's so good. It's just the timing as well. Once again, seeing Eunice coming to a full stand on quite a nice route. That back to front is going to be killer if they can clear the standoff. But 3 of them on the stand is just too much to ask of a
He's
capper.
completely ruined this route. He's stopped.
Okay.
Like, no, in fact, he made a K'd out. Because he's back behind his own base.
Oh no, it was just before. But,
I see.
Yeah, the stand wasn't clear enough, and it's going to be really difficult for him to come through. So the clearing wasn't quite happening for him. I've seen that kind of twice now from Eunice, but he's got the route there, and also Extravagance running a route that can potentially be deadly if she can land it. Once again, being set up on the right hand side. Matin does pick up the flag here, so possibility of esports, but it looks like he's just going to keep this going. Maybe he'll consider a pass off to Extravagance, but I don't think he will. He's got the energy to get across this, and he's going to have to duel on the way to Lead Chocolate's there.
His flag is in the field, but it looks like he's moving into a position where there's quite a lot of support. He passes it off to Love. Love going to pick it up. They might be waiting for the timed return here. Probably a clever decision, although Athelion is there. Will this be a bit of mid-air? Oh, look at the knives coming in from Athelion, and the cap is made. So Athelion not able to deal enough damage quick enough, and that will make it 2-1. IDK taking an early, well, not an early lead, but they're definitely taking a lead in this mid-game on this first map of this best of 3.
Yeah, definitely. Only by a slim margin, though. That was really close to return there for Vertigo. The crash is coming in. I'm seeing Shaz struggle a bit with the inventory station, wrestling about with it, but he does manage to get it. He's taking some shots now at Crystal. He's moving a little bit far out for the roaming lead. Not too far. I thought it was a different position in that, but he is definitely emphasizing the roaming lead and actually goes helping Shad get their kill there onto Shaz. Always have difficulties with their names, but then we do see the offense coming in from the left side from Vertigo. This could be strong. The timing's there. Eunice is coming in. He is spotted. Oh, I've completely lost him though.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's been, the sniper's down, but Impaler just throwing the disc right in his face, saying, I don't need a sniper to help me hold on to this flag. Although Shaz has got something to say about that. Comes in with Pathfinder. He's at 120 Sanix, not a lot at all, 120 health. He needs help. The shot in from Shad comes down, and Supercomputer, aka Tool, is there to make the return. And he'll just continue on his merry way and start with the clearing as well, because Extravagance is coming into the Vertigo flagstone right now.
Yeah, Matin actually picking up the E-grab there. Actually a little bit of an early E-grab, but he does make a pickup and then shut down. I thought Extravagance is making her way across the field, but it looks like both flags. No, only one flag will be returned, sorry. Supercomputer picking up, trying to make it happen with the cluster, but it's just, the clusters I've seen happen have not been preemptive. It's kind of been like, our cap is messed up, or we've got a slow grab coming in, we'll go for the cluster. I think if they set it up with the line down the midfield, pass, standard stuff, then they can make it work, because I've seen some beautiful clusters on this, and it's not got too many places where the flag can really mess you up on the bounce, like with dangerous crossing. Obviously, you can get a bad bounce, because on any hill you can get a bad bounce. But I think with this map, it's flat enough to work with it and go for a cluster play.
There's it's sort of also, I mean, we see the generators coming up and down. Supercomputer gets tightened off his flag route by Am, but Am goes down. It's a very clear flag stand at the moment here for IDK to maybe get something happening, but I don't see Extravagance coming in.
Yeah, Extravagance actually doing the back to front did get shut down though. It looked like she had the route down. I think Lee Chocolate actually took her out, so good play from both sides. I mean, she's setting up her route properly, but then Lee able to get the kill. Only a sliver of health left on him, but it looks like IDK's offense is shut down for that that attempt.
It's such a small map that, you know, even if you do get the cluster on, even if you K out and chase, you've got a good chance of getting up to the flag carrier. And I think, you know, you compare that to something like Catabatic or Rain Dance, where once you're halfway down the map, unless you've already got chases on you, you're pretty much home and hosed. This map is very different.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be a real real difficulty there. Oh my god, Matin almost can't go on Eunice. He's balked his regen. I don't know how much Eunice is going to be able to do here. His regen's only at 26%. It has been, his health is only at 26, and he has his regen has been taken out. I like this route, but I think that IDK are expecting it now. They've seen it quite a few times, and without, you know, now the gen's up, there's no way he's going out. So he needs to now maybe even just consider going in and trying to dash the gens himself. No point in going, he's not going to get out.
Yeah, the gens do go down.
Maybe they're trying to time it. Or
Either
just
way,
maybe a
there
bit
was just
late.
way too much IDK on that
Yeah,
stand.
they need the clearing. That's what Vertigo is really lacking at the moment, I'd say. Just time clearing.
Yep, I fully agree with that. Athelian's there. It's basically he's been put on Shad duty. That's all I've seen him do this map. Just taking out Shad back to back to back. And that has been successful. I can see Shaz coming in from across the way. Let's see if he's going on a route, although Yuniz isn't too far behind him. And yeah, Shaz is in a radar. Will we try to get something moving? I remember...
Oh, Eunice is flirting with death, man. He's right on the edge here doing a route. It looks like the turret bounce. Oh, no, sorry. He's going to curve around a bit early and do a kind of back left to front right. I don't think they've spotted him, but they have got a lovely clear. This is the clear they needed. 900 health left on, not a huge amount eventually, but he does go for the dish jump to convert his health into speed. Gets shot out there. I think that was Shad on the kill, and Impaler's going to get the return. Meanwhile, the other flag, no, both flags actually return to base there, but lovely, great, lovely again, attempt from Vertigo.
Yeah, I mean, IDK currently, they're in the lead, but I wouldn't call the momentum really in either team's favor at the moment. Both teams fairly scrappy. They're not really, you know, coordinating enough to really show me a particularly compelling route that I just thought, yep, that was perfectly executed. One thing I remember seeing from IDK on this map is when they get Love or maybe Tool to pick up the flag and just throw it in front of the flag stand, and that's when your flag capper comes in and picks it up out of the midfield. Haven't seen that tactic employed yet.
I don't even think I've seen it on Sunstar. You saying that you've seen it on Sunstar?
Yeah, totally,
oh,
man.
Cool. I remember seeing on maps like Crossfire where it would be dropped beneath the ship, or Eunice coming in, good opportunity to get knocked out of the way. I don't even know who knocked him out of the way there. Now is the opportunity to
Cluster time.
But yeah, it's just they've got such low health, and the respawn's going to be coming in a second match, and he's going to get killed with the mid-air. And he will return that quite confidently. Good option to go for the E-grab. Sorry, the cluster play, but
yeah, basically they take the flag and they drop it about here. And then the flag carrier just comes charging from back to front over that hill and keeps it moving. But I haven't seen either team try to do it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't suggest that for Vertigo right now. They seem to be struggling on the timing. And that's obviously a play that requires a lot of timing. You need to time it so the defense doesn't come in and return it, and that shuts down your whole route. And Extravagance actually getting shut down on her route in the outfield there. Superkin Buta doing a bit of clearing for IDK. I do see Love just kind of skirting around the outfield. Could be doing, probably looking for, yep, he's looking for Knutson, the sniper, who's now going for the duel. That does get the kill.
Shaz might be setting up a soldier out here. He has an energy pack, which would seem to indicate he's not going in there for clearance. So he needs a bit of clearance for his own team. Or from his own team, I'd say. So he's going for the back to front. He's going to come over, but Impaler's there. Has Impaler seen him? And doesn't matter, because he gets split into many different body parts. And so that will be the end of that one for Shaz.
Yeah, Uni's actually coming in from a bit of a front route that I think, personally, I'd say maybe not put Shaz on the routes like that. Maybe going for dual capping possibly every now and then, which it seems like they're doing, but they really need to clear. Impaler's been up so many times. Crystalite roaming around, getting kills. Crystalite sitting on 17 kills currently, Shad on 18, and Impaler on 13, topping their scoreboard. So a lot of kills coming out from their defense.
Yeah.
It's breaking through that wall, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to suggest for these guys. I don't know. Do you think the timing's wrong? Do you think the composition's wrong?
Press F more.
Press F to win.
Yeah, F to win. And, I don't know. I'm going to try and focus in on it and see exactly what their problem is. I mean, Shaz doing a little bit of playing. I think this is it. It's like one person coming in. Eunice actually out this
Ooh,
time.
wow, look at that.
He manages to dance around the Hoff there. He's got not a lot of health left on him.
Oh, the snipe.
The Shad. How do you do it? You can't clear out all those people. It's crazy. Huge.
Knudsen's there, and in fact, he's under a lot of pressure as well. Shaz keeps it alive, runs into Crystalite, goes for the punt, but unfortunately, punts it into about 3 IDK players, and Supercomputer, aka Tool, gets the mid-air return there. That was a nice, well, actually quite lucky positioning actually by Supercomputer, but I guess at this level, can anything really be luck?
No, 100% skill. It's always no luck. But yeah, it is really difficult for Vertigo, I guess, at this point. I mean, going back to it quickly, 10 minutes left on the clock, and it is only 2-1. So no team is particularly ahead here. It's anyone's game. They've got plenty of time to make it happen if they can. It's just IDK's defense seems to be really strong, and Vertigo seem to be holding onto their flag pretty handily too. So I think with Vertigo, I've noticed it's just timing, and I've said it a billion times, but Tribes come down to like 90% timing.
Yeah, I mean, you can't look what and I don't want to point her out, but Extravagance just came in onto that flag, and Am was just watching it the whole way, and you cannot expect to get away with that against a heavy on flag like Am or like Impaler. Both of them will punish you severely if you just come, telegraph straight into with no support. So I don't know, do you just back off on the route, do you maybe just try to start clearing yourself? It almost seems like a waste of time if you know it's not going to work that way.
I mean, Vertigo trying to make the cluster happen, and Billion picking up with a little bit of speed, especially from Vertigo, but his health melts away. And there's the return from Crystalite. I mean, it's so easy for me to sit here and say just clear better. It's not as simple as that, unfortunately. I think both teams should be running single cappers, possibly putting Matin in for IDK as a secondary cap every now and then to keep them on their guard, but just trying to go in completely destroy the defense of both teams.
Extravagance finally gets the back to front happening. She is home and hosed. The feeling's the only one that makes something happen, and he is just a split second too late. That's 3-1. IDK now 2 caps in the lead with 8.5 minutes remaining. Again, still plenty of time. But just with the way this match's been going so far, finally that back to front happened. And I think the only reason that did happen was because Am was caught off guard.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, as soon as you get a route out, I mean, obviously a good route coming out there from Extravagance, and you get it out, and it's past the midfield, it's home. You have no opportunity to be chased. The snipe could come out. It's quite an open map for snipes, but if they go at full health, taking 900 health down is going to be damn near impossible for a sniper, or difficult to say the least. So you get the classic play happening, and that's what will reward you. And I did see units coming in for a nice route. The flag was held down by the base of the tower from a previous grab, so IDK was spotting him, giving him a turn until he came for him. We saw that in an earlier game as well.
IDK had their generator back up, which is going to make this little clear of brain damage that much more difficult. In fact, Shaz looked like he was coming in for a back-to-front soldier route and came crashing into that force field. The first strike of this second best of 3 out for Matin over there on Team IDK. He's in that technician.
Yeah, Eunice trying to make the cross play happen with Shaz there. He missed the thrust into the flag, and that's cost him a little bit of time. But then again, Shad was always there. The whole defense was always there. I can't see the cluster happening unless they've cleared out the stand. I think the cluster on this map for Vertigo will be we've managed to kill the IDK defense, but then our Kappa missed or wasn't able to hit the stand for some reason. Maybe our Kappa did get taken out before we killed the sniper. Aside from that, I don't think I can even see the cluster play happening from a no-speed situation to trying to work up the speed. I think the respawns will come in, the sniper will respawn, and they'll get the kill.
What do you think? I mean, at the moment, Shaz is setting up, looks like another back to front. The generators are still up. He might go down and maybe take out the gens.
Yeah, Shaz should...
What's he doing? I mean, he's just sort of all by himself.
Oh, there it is.
Enough distraction there for Eunice to get out.
Yeah, Eunice setting up the dual route at the same time. Quite a little bit of speed left on him. He's actually had to thrust to keep himself on course, but he's able to keep it going. Actually, punts. He had a bit of health left on him, but the chain was coming through and the snipe, so he does go for an early punt. Bounced unfavorably, to say the least, for his team. Leechhopper may be able to get the pick on. If he does, he's going to punt straight away. No, he's not able to because the cog comes up for Chris, like getting the kill. and good chase once again from IDK. 6 minutes left on this, and it's in IDK's ballpark.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking really, really strong. And at the moment, Vertigo just haven't been able to put anything together. I mean, the couple of attempts there by units that have come out were quite lucky, to say the least. And like I was saying, I saw Shaz coming in, and I'm just like, where's the support? Where's the rest of your team? And at least he was able to provide enough of a distraction that Eunice was able to get in and out, as we see. Looks like a bit of heavy offense coming in here from brain damage.
Oh, that mid-air with the thrown disc. Nice, I didn't even speak to see that on the first time. Grimble with the eagle eye. Checking that out. Once again, seeing Eunice come into a full stand of players.
Oh, this is getting messy.
The timing's not bad. It's just a little bit early, a little bit late for IDK, but they do have Shaz coming through.
Lost
And
the
he
time.
goes through the force field, takes a lot of damage, and yep, that's like seeing a puppy with a broken leg. It's just not what you want to see.
That's very true, Stowaway. As Eunice
He was hobbling away. I felt bad for him. He wasn't able to get it, and they were chasing him, and they got it.
Yeah. You just stood and watched.
I just stood and watched as the. Never mind. Extravagance.
Wow, she's out fast as well. Unfortunately, smacked straight into a hill. That's going to wipe off a lot of speed and punts it directly into the abyss. Is he going to make it? Oh, wow, that's a fortunate little catch on the edge there. Wow, that was really, really close. But Kingpin, a.k.a. Matin, has managed to keep it up and alive here for Team IDK. Passes brain damage. I think he even got the conk off as well, helping his team out no end there. But it looks like Athelian's going to get the return there.
No one's going for the IDK flag.
Yep, it's just sitting there.
It's just sitting there. Did the other flag get returned? It must have got returned, but no one's returning this one. That could have been dangerous, but I guess they have nothing. Vertigo have nothing set up, so now they have the time to respawn. I thought they were holding on to that. Long race shot coming in from Supercomputer hitting his own teammate, but they do get the return. Close stuff, definitely, from IDK.
That was really nice by Extravagant. She's going to come and try to do it again, but she has been knocked off her course and gets thrown into the air by Am's Titan. Yeah, it was such a lucky punt. I just thought that was one that was falling right into that valley, and I did manage to get a lucky bounce on the edge and stay in play.
Yep, once again, right, so this is the Vertigo clear. Shaz and Athelian now moving in. Athelian and the Shaz taken out already. Athelian looking the same. It's like they've got 4 strong players just kind of sitting on this base, literally where they want to be clearing. Yeah, Eunice, maybe 1 out of 150 times he'll get through players like that with some nice self-clearing, but it's not going to happen a lot. And you need to be making opportunities. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left, and Vertigo are behind now, 2 caps behind in deficit.
Yeah,
and the gen goes up as well.
Gen goes up, look at that. So at the moment, IDK looking in a pretty solid little situation here. They've got 2 caps in the lead. They've got 3 minutes left to wind down on this board. And yeah, they're just, for Vertigo, they're slowly running out of time. They're not out of time yet, but they are running definitely out of time. IDK just have a stranglehold on it at the moment, and they're looking so solid in defense.
Yep, the generator goes down once again, so at least Vertigo jumping on that gen very quickly.
It's
the
clear.
clear's coming out. Where's the cap?
Unit's coming in now.
It's just the respawns, man, the respawns. Might be able, yep, he's made it out. 375, 290, shut down by Shad. Shad is just going ham on it.
I've got to fix something, hang on. My computer is... Yeah, I've got this weird...
Flux. You got Flux.
Yeah, Flux, man.
Yeah.
It's a baller.
And, oh, some crossing cappers in the outfield there. Extravagance and Eunice, they get spots on each other. They don't get each other's regen as far as I can tell. And, yep, this is Eunice going to be coming in from the left-hand side. Meanwhile, oh, Shaz actually trying to run it back to front into the generator that's gone up once again. I want to see who's running the Tech D. Now, they've switched out really quickly. So the Tech D is a very... what's the word? Temporary thing for both teams. They seem to be switching them out.
Eunice comes in, gets conked off the stand. Almost manages to pick up his own scraps and keep it moving, but in the end did not. Supercomputer on the other side has got it, and he is a decent way down the field. Unfortunately, it's sort of the wrong direction, and now he gets the flag and throws it way down here. There it goes. And gets a return.
Yeah, Matin just planned about his own flag there, bouncing around. I think he was going to punt it into his gen, but it eventually just returned it anyway. His defense had respawned, and Shad, to position himself right on top of his flag, basically, is able to put that dueling potential on, well, sniping potential directly where the cap is coming to him. And he's able to stay alive because the rest of his players, rest of his team are there. Or I say that, and he gets mortared from a long way away. But 1 minute left. It's now looking really desperate for Vertigo to take this map. They're going to have to go 7-0 or something crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy blitz strats.
I think it's pretty much done. IDK are going to take this one. I'm just watching Am at the moment, and no disservice to him. He's been an absolute boss. He's been stopping so many carriers just charging through, and so is Impaler. So I don't know, like, it's just been such a close game. IDK have just been fortunate to get it back, whereas Vertigo's opportunities haven't been as successful.
I think I would call it that Eunice was definitely having trouble at the very start, I'd say, getting his reads through, and I think IDK's defense have held on longer. Both of these defenses have been holding on and keeping it going. Yeah, I think just IDK's have been going longer, and maybe a little bit weak offense coming from Vertigo, although I don't think they have a weak offense, but that's it, 10 seconds left, and that's going to be a good game for GG's coming out. So, but IDK looking pretty good in the second series. They're coming from...
Knutson going for a go.
Yeah.
The Pathfinder comes out, and
Let's
he's
go.
going to throw that one into the abyss. That's going to be the clock. Winds it down. First map goes to IDK. So that's 3 maps in a row to IDK.
That is, and, coming from a position where if they lost 2, they were going to be out. We said how many maps ago that this could be the very last map they play in Tribes.
True.
And they've held on, and they've kept it going. Now, I think I've been kicked from the server once again, but either way, we can work it out and get back in.
So have I.
IDK holding on. Not the result I honestly expected. I think the Vertigo had been practicing up to this point. I mean, obviously they've been practicing, but I thought they were looking to be the favourites here, and I think that was the general consensus with the people I spoke to. IDK seems to have been playing less, and they're obviously thinking of retiring from the game, so you wonder how much they have going into it. But obviously they've got a lot.
Yeah, so we'll wait to see what the next map pick's going to be. In terms of the map pool, let me bring that up again. So Dangerous Crossings left, Catabatics left, and Canyon Crusade Revival is left. And I think I did see Knutson picking Dangerous Crossing.
Dangerous Crossing, interesting.
Not a surprise.
Yeah, no, I can see that definitely. IDK not a good history, and surely Vertigo are the favourites going into this one now. I mean, I don't think I've seen IDK win on Dangerous Crossing. I haven't watched every single game they've played, obviously, but Pelican beat them pretty handily on it. I think it was 7-1 in their stage. I think someone else beat them on it in the official EUTL game. I don't know. If we do go to it, then it's Vertigo's game. That's the map they've got to win on to keep themselves in.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely right. Vertigo have to win the next 2 maps. Now they're on the back foot. Now they're the ones that need to make the play happen. IDK had to go in and perform like they'd never had before, and that's exactly what they've done.
Yeah, they really have.
So IDK now on a 3-map streak. They are going into probably their least favorite map outside of Rain Dance, but they don't have to deal with Rain Dance in this map.
I mean, they've already dealt with Bella, and I thought they would have disliked Bella as a pick. So, what do I know?
Well, I mean, and looking at the rest of the map pool, Canyon Crusade Revival and Catabatic. Surprised we're not seeing Catabatic actually.
From Vertigo, their pick. Interesting. So wait, that's interesting because I thought that it was going to go pick, then the other team picks, but it is still the loser anyway. Because that's what
there was loser's pick, yeah.
Yeah. So we will be going to DX.
Yeah,
That's
I'll get back on the server.
next series. So now this could be Vertigo's end game. This could be where they IDK take it. And imagine IDK playing their very last game, and their last game is winning EUTL Season 2.
That would be awesome for them.
Yeah, that would be a good big go out with a what's it called? Going out with a bang.
Code promo. Yeah, we'll do that with this map. Totally.
Did we not check the scores on the last one?
We didn't do it on the last.
Okay, cool. So
I don't think I ran it.
Okay, so we will run this again now. Your chance to win a Game of the Year code. So we want to hear the winner and the map score. Doc Mitchell will be keeping a close eye on it, and obviously we'll double check it so I don't just save one Kenneth JP, and then when you didn't say it, we've obviously got a log of all of them. So winner and map score for Dangerous Crossing, and if you win, you will get if you get it right, you'll get a Game of the Year code supplied by Hi-Rez, which is very nice of them.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, it's drop it in the chat. We're on Dangerous Crossing now. Vertigo versus IDK. So the first votes come out from D's. 7-4 to Vertigo, he reckons. So anybody after this, once the
Anyone
game
after
starts,
D's?
that's it. No more votes. Can it? So yeah, so Vertigo 7-4, 75 IDK, 4-2 IDK, Drunken Jedi 8-0 IDK.
I don't think he'll be winning.
I don't think he's getting a game of the year.
Even
code.
if he got it right, I don't think he'll be winning.
And that was his first vote, so he can't even vote again.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
it.
Sorry, Drunken.
Oh dear.
No,
What's all that? Is that just like Twitch faces or something? The
I don't know. Let's have a look at what it looks like in chat. It's been deleted.
okay, never mind.
The mods are on top.
Oh, yeah, it's like it's like a ASCII art or something. So yeah, just waiting for the players to get it. It looks like we're missing one because G Reaper is making up part of the team, and he's saying say when ready. So we'll just let him know that casters are ready.
Yep.
And we won't hold them up at all. My prediction here is that Vertigo take it. I think that Vertigo would take this, but we can quickly run the intro video.
Well, let's wait till the countdown starts.
Oh, probably good. Yeah, we can run that. Sorry if we're.
Otherwise, like,
this is a first.
Intro
for us.
video, and it's like, we got to kill more time.
Yeah. This is a first for us. I don't know if you can tell, but I can see myself over there. It's
I know
weird.
you should see what we've got
The
here,
lighting.
guys.
Look at
It's
that lighting.
awesome.
Grimble's done such a good job
I
on
know.
this. I'm
Big shout outs
yeah.
to Grimble for all of the cool
Grimble's just a
production.
boss. When are you going to start getting paid for this? Yep. So we are just.
You can have this pound. Esports dollars, man.
Esports pounds. Let's be real here. But yeah, okay. I'm going to give my score prediction. Am I allowed to?
Yeah, go for it.
Am
You're
I
not
allowed
getting the
to-
code.
Am I not getting the code?
No.
Damn. Well, I'm going to say that it's going to be 7-5 to Vertigo. Big scoring. Or actually, no, sorry. No, it's my first vote. I can't change it, can I? I'm locked in. I was
7-5
going
to
to
Vertigo.
actually go down maybe a bit, maybe
a lot of
5-3
caps.
Vertigo.
So I said D's was the first one, right?
Yeah, D's was first. So IDK
didn't
saying
see
they're
what
ready.
time.
Shaz saying that Vertigo are ready, so we will be switching over. So we'll run a quick intro video for Dangerous Crossing, our next map. There it is. So 20 seconds left on the countdown on IDK. Going for the win, Doc, are Crystalite, Shad, Impaler, Matin, Extravagance, Love,
10
and
seconds
Tool.
until deployment.
And on Blood Eagle, we have Vertigo, Eunice, Gnutzen, Thelian, Shaz, and
3,
Brain Damage,
2,
and Elite Chocolate. This could be the last game of the night. It could be the second last game of the night.
It
They
could
are
be.
the options.
Those are the two options
Yes.
it could be. So here we go. Oh, it's going to be such an intense match, and this is the play. This is the game. This is the map. Third try. Where cluster play is going to happen. People are going to pick this off stand. I'm going to see imps coming through, picking up, going straight down this just instant valley of speed, working across the midfield. And you drop a flag. You drop a flag here in particular.
Oh, so bad.
Oh my god, it is going to go to anyone.
Where's Am? Why is he not on the stand? There he is. There he is.
There's Am. He's working his way up. So let's see.
Also, guys in the chat, because of the setup tonight, we can't actually really see much of the Twitch chat. So we're not ignoring you guys. We just don't have enough screens, basically.
Yeah, we we don't have the processing power. Maybe when we buy our studio.
Oh wow! Grimble
look
just
at
brought
that.
up Twitch chat. Awesome.
I can't read that. That's terrible. But either way, yeah, Matin getting shut down on his first route. Extravagance coming in from the other side. Looks like they're starting off with a dual capping, and she actually hits the side there. She's going to go for the llama, but does get shut down by Elite Chocolate, who handily is actually going to put that just in this little alcove to the side there. So IDK starting off with the dual capping, one from each side. Very wise. Keep them looking both directions. Keep them eyes off the capper if possible.
Look at
After-
Supercomputer. He came in and nearly tried to get that out of that little alcove. Unfortunately, was shut down. So Am's going to reset. He's going to get his inventory stations out when they get enough of the credits set up. It's only been a minute and a half, so they don't have the unlimited credit supply you get after just a few moments of this game really getting underway. So that's going to get reset back onto the flag stand now. And good timing because Brain Damage, Athelion, and Shaz are all coming in. Brain Damage gets taken out. Athelion coming through. Is he going to go for the grab? No, he's going for the clear.
Yuna's coming in from the right-hand side, and Payload's very low. He hasn't got the spot. Oh my god, Shaz actually pitched up. Good call as Yuna's actually ran into some trouble. 400 health left on Shaz, 200 damage. Roughly takes the snipe in the butt. And that is going to shut down that unless anyone is up behind it. But no, that gets picked up by Matin. Over on the other side, Extravagance picking up, and she is out.
She is out indeed. 280 Sanics and 1,000 health on her in the soldier outfit, so she's going to be able to stand up to that chain fire a little bit more than the Pathfinder. We can see IDK starting to come out, and Mito Elite Chocolate's there, but he's very low. Shaz goes down. IDK almost guaranteed to have this cap. Eunice is coming in. Will he get stopped? Looks like he won't, and bang, there it is. First cap of Dangerous Crossing goes to IDK. They're 1-0. Plenty of time left though.
Yeah, that's really cool for them. You know, that's gonna put a big in confidence boost. Matin already typing out that love soloing your D. I think he did a lot of clearing. He's saying for that one. Wow, the BM coming out. This is great. Love a bit of Knutsen's always supplies that for us. It's really great. But yeah, wow, IDK in the first few minutes of the game able to get that home with a really convincing route as well. A lot of health left on it. You know, the one person was there, wasn't able to get the Nitron time. That was Eunice. So yeah, convincing cap for them.
So typical of this map though, sort of both flags coming out at roughly the same time, and it was just IDK managing to get that return, which allowed them to convert. You know, because the problem that Vertigo had is they had so many players up the other end of the map. So when Extravagance got out, they had to K out and start the chase. Whereas IDK, they were in the exact opposite position, as we've got Matin come charging through. I can't even keep up with him with the Observatory so fast. 280 Sanics, 400 health left on him. And he goes for the punt. That's a risky move. But he's managed to get it over that hill, so Impaler's going to be... Oh, look at that grab by Impaler. Avoided the bounce entirely, but it looks like we are going to move into a standoff.
Yep, over on the other side we did have Brain Damage pick that up, and he's going to just pretty much hold on to it pretty confidently. He didn't have too much trouble on the way back. I think he dueled out, or maybe had to duel out with his team, one person, but we are in the first standoff of Dangerous Crossing. Interesting map to stand off on. Normally you'll see both teams kind of take this position near your inventory station, so that's where you get a lot of respawns, and you obviously have the inventory station. We used to see turrets come out from Technician quite a lot. Am's actually circling around and rotating a bit further back. Not sure how I feel about this. This is going to take them a long time to get back to their stand, especially with the side entrance, not going straight through the back. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. So what we got going on the other side?
Yeah, Chris is doing the same thing. They are well back.
I'd like to hear like the reasoning behind this. I haven't. I don't exactly.
It's quite high, like, you know, particularly over this side. I'm not sure if it's the same. I assume it's relatively mirrored. They're very high, so it's kind of like on Dry Dock when you go up the top of that hill. It takes a lot of energy for the offense to get up there, which sort of it negates the infiltrator a little bit,
yeah,
because
I was
he can't.
Say it might counter the inf.
Yeah, and you know, it allows this rotation that you're seeing from Impaler, just staying between the enemy. Although he's in a bit of trouble now. We've got Shaz gunning for him, Athelion as well. A good movement by Impaler. Hasn't taken too much damage, only 820. Chrysolite's there giving him some support, but it looks like a lot of IDK must be down the other end of the field, because it's only... Well, no, they've done a good job. Chrysolite takes out the final player, and they maintain possession of this flag.
Yeah, we do have Inf happening on the other side. Love coming in. Love, oh, so close on the return. Brain Damage picking up, and just about able to onto that. I didn't see that coming from IDK until the last second. I was thought, no, they you know, they don't have to deal with too much, but they even duked me out in the spectator client. Supercomputer's still there, but he will be dueled out. Yeah, we're seeing the same thing from the other side. It's just Vertigo staying really far back. Rotating around. The Imp was able to get up to them, so that's good energy management from IDK's Imp. But yeah, just rotating around. We saw the same on the other side, and really close. Almost saw a return from Love.
Yeah, so pretty strong standoff situation here for IDK so far. Looks like Knutsen's pushing forward. It looks like, is he still in the Sentinel? Where is he? Yes, he is. So Knutsen's going for a bit of an O-snipe, trying to shut this down, taking a page out of Shad's book here. Over in the standoff, but it looks like there's a lot of IDK. They're not pushed forward yet. They're going to clean up this little offensive thing for IDK, for Vertigo rather. I don't know. There's Signal. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Impaler and Matin currently holding the flag. Crystallite's there as well. And again, right at the top of this hill, lots of space. They'll be able to see anyone coming in from any angle. At the moment, I can see one person, Knutsen, and again, he's just trying this O-sniping situation. There's just so much terrain that they can get between themselves and
Ooh.
Knudsen that it's
On the other side, we've a missed melee from Love there. Actually, that was very close, and then Am instantly heard the melee just behind him. But that was definitely
Thelian's coming
close.
in. Crystalite doesn't know about it yet. Ooh, and Crystalite. I know there was a conk come from somewhere. Must have been. Yeah, Eunice is there. The flag goes down. That's going to be the return. Elite Chocolate, where are you? You're going to be able to get there in time.
He's moving back to base. He was moving before they even made the return. He's actually slowing down there. He's going to wait for his team, I guess. Shad jumping in. It looks like he might get the E-grab. Someone must get the E-grab here. Love just picks up, throws it off the stand. Extravagance misses the pickup. That's going to be really bad for them. And that's pretty much it. Crystalite is the only person left who can do anything. Flag gets returned. That is going to be Kappa for Vertigo, equalizing it. Nice wasting their patience from Elite Chocolate. Able to, just wait for it, duel out the incoming IDK offense. You know that they're going to be at a disadvantage coming in with speed, maybe less health. They have to slow themselves down to get through this. So definitely good patience from them, not losing their heads and like, oh, we've got to get the cap right now. Yeah, really nice stuff from them. 1-1.
Equalizing the scoreboard there did Vertigo. 17 minutes remaining. These guys now first 6. Let's have a little look at how that went down. We see Elite Chocolate holding onto the flag now, dealing with that IDK offense. Looks. Oh wow, that was such a close opportunity there for IDK.
Yeah.
Wow.
Freaked out, man. Pro replays coming out there, and yeah, so that was a little bit earlier. We almost saw the return. Uni's actually setting up a route on the left-hand side, but I do want to say that standoff was fairly similar to what we saw in Bella Omega. A long standoff followed by a flurry of play. It took the teams a long time to get across the map to each other and actually make the plays happen, and Vertigo just about able to hold on to it. Nice block from I was going to say nice block. That was a bad block from the Philly because he blocked his incoming Kappa. But there's the esports. It passes off to Shaz. Didn't quite catch it on camera. But oh! Caught that one on camera. Whoa, there it is. Love with the mid-air. And then
in the meantime, Extravagance is actually out with the flag for Vertigo, and I think if they time this right, they are. They're going to get another cap here. IDK 2-1, and great work there. Extravagance came in, was brilliantly cleared by the IDK offense. Sam was completely shut down, and Extravagance with a fairly easy run home. But it sounds like all the fun was happening down the other side of the map.
Yeah, I mean,
the
they ordered the esports special, man. That was sick. So much plays. Really nice pass off to Shaz. I wish I got a better camera on that. But we saw the body block coming from Athelian on accident. We're actually watching it back here.
I'll get to watch it for the first time.
Yeah, here it is. So Eunice gets body blocked and then picks it up, throws it off to Shaz. Here it is. There's the throw. Comes through. Really nice stuff. Shaz coming through. Then the blue
boom.
plate. There it is. Oh, God. So much esports. We've been blessed.
Impaler on the stand. He's got brain damage to deal with. He's got Shaz to deal with. Is Shaz going for the run? No, he's not, because Eunice is coming from the other direction. Eunice coming in. It looks like Impaler has been taken off the stand. It's going to be a really easy grab for Eunice. Oh, but he gets sniped in the back of the head. Shad just makes the play happen. Thelian's going to try and start the cluster, but he gets shut down as well. And wow, that was
Extravagance
great.
out on the other side, but she's going to run into a bunch of players. Brain damage just has to turn around and do some chaining. 500 health, 429, 39. There's the punt. Go for it. And that's a good punt. That's
Where's
a
the
solid
esports?
punt. Straight
Crystalite
to Supercomputer.
esports. Crystalite.
Oh,
One of them.
Matin gets it. One
Matin
of them.
gets
They all clustered towards it. It's got to stick somehow. I think they had reach on. Yeah, he's actually melting quite a lot there. The good punt once again. That's hopefully going to carry over to Shad, sorry, and that is going to almost go into
lucky.
the pit of death. They mentioned hold on the flag with wheels, did not engage. Driving freezing on the stand, but gets killed. It's dropped short. Impaler just at the bottom of the stand. He's going to take a bit of damage from that grenade.
Eunice.
Not too much. Eunice with the E-grab. Clutch plays from Eunice.
He's dropped it in the field, though. This should be able to get returned. Impaler's there. Will he get on the flag stand before Athelian gets to him? He does indeed. Puts the third cap. IDK in the lead. Is this going to be their fourth map in the row? And will they finish their retirement with a #1 finish in the EUTL? They're 14 minutes away. They're 2 caps in the lead. What do you reckon?
I'm really impressed with their play. After seeing, this is obviously not their favorite map. They must have been practicing this, or, if they've worked out something, even with a handicapped,
Extravagance soldier capping is really working for him.
Yeah, and Extravagance doing some excellent capping. Really nice stuff. Not to, take anything away, but, they are working with their normal 7 roster, which speaks a lot for a team like this. A team who have to maintain the number 1, 2, 3 spot they have. But at the moment they're looking #1. Shad with the body block. That's some. Oh God, they're working at the moment. They're working.
Gonna watch Extravagance come in. Will she get there? Well, no, Knudsen's found her. Shutting her down. Down to 400 health. And it's on the stand. This one's a no-go.
Yep, Am getting the body block on the other capper as well, so that would have been Matin coming in. So Am just really obese on that stand.
He's the fatty fat.
Yeah, he is so fat. Getting those blocks, supercomputer now moving across the outside. It looks like he's going a little bit faster. I don't think he'll be doing a route, just setting off an offense run, trying to keep himself hidden until the moment he needs to pop out, do some damage.
Yeah, I've got Shaz currently disc spamming from a distance. Impaler is on the stand. I see Eunice coming from the other direction. Let's follow him in because they're clearly trying to clear Impaler off that stand. Eunice coming in. He's also soldier capping, so he'll have that survivability. Impaler is off the stand, but I can see at least 2 or 3 other IDK nodes. One of them get the body block. None of them do, but they do take a lot of damage off Eunice. In fact, it does go down. That's going to be in the field. Who's going to get there first? Looks like Krista's going to get there and make the return for IDK.
Yeah, nice potential dual capping there. Oh, and Matin with the lovely pickup. God, I keep saying lovely. 500 health left on him, 250 Sanix, but takes so much damage, brain damage, in the middle. Probably going to get his return. No, he might not. Love coming through, misses it. This is the kind of stuff that can happen. It's not in the worst place. Double kill there from Supercomputer, double kill from Lee. And the flag is returned. 3-1 still. 12 minutes left. F2 strong. Elite Chocolate knows tribes, man. F is just what you do. Press F and win. And let's take a quick look at that. Back to the flag, drops down. Here it is, and then just gets knocked out of the way, and then so close. This is, you know, this is a tenth of how bad it can be. You see it in just in front of the flag stand. It can be such a pain, just bouncing all over for like 10 minutes. Really dodgy stuff, but yeah, good return there.
You can see Supercomputer, he is trying to take out Am, but he's not got the high ground advantage. Looks like Matin and
they're holding
Extravagance.
hands.
Look at this. Really, really
So
close
cute.
timing here.
Oh god, it's like watching a couple walk through the park, like, you know, holding hands. It's so, oh, it's just, it makes me feel warm and bubbly, man. But yeah, really nice dual capping coming out from either one of them.
Matin
can pick it
goes
up.
for the disc jump.
Yep, so does Extravagance. The regen might not kick in, but it is Soldier, so they have that 1010. They can't put the fire on everyone, but oh, Extravagance messes up the route and hits the ceiling. It's not what you want. She just bonked her head on something.
Love's there in the back, though. He's going to keep it moving. He's in the Infiltrator. He's sliding down the hill, starting this cluster. 190 tanks. The Kong's coming from everywhere. Brain damage, putting the damage on. Nearly gets him in. God, that was close. He's down to the second part. Eunice is now out with their flag. Will he go down? He does indeed. So Love manages to get back to the base. If they can get this return, it's a good chance they'll turn it into a cap. Love does not have the energy to get up there. He might want to pass this over to Matin. Indeed he does. The return's there. Man's going to come in. Oh, not enough energy. No.
Oh my god. He needs to go to the bank and get more energy.
no.
The snipe comes through from Knutson.
Oh my
Eunice
god,
missing it.
Eunice.
Supercomputer, he's had to run down into the pit of death. This is not good, and it's giving them time to get an E-grab. They might get the return here as well. No, it doesn't look like they will crystallize with the pickup. It looks like now IDK can push for the return. They do get it, and now he has to have enough energy. He has to, or he won't get his cap.
Oh,
Grenade
shit,
coming
Lee.
through. F2 strong, getting the return.
Oh, wow.
Brain damage.
Wow. I just, yeah, Knutson, just Matin could not get up that platform. That's,
Oh, God,
look at
it's
that.
It's tragic.
Oh, and
Just-
Eunice almost with the incredible return there. But, you know, Vertigo managed to hold on, and it's a good thing they did, because at the moment they're only 2 caps down, but they only have 1 cap on the board. So I think if they'd gone to 4-3, it would have started to get very demoralizing for them. At the moment, they can still smell it. They're certainly not out of it yet. They just need to put some of their routes together. They need to get Eunice home, and they need to shut down Extravagance, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the dual capping from Extravagance and Matin is crazy. Like, you know, you see them holding hands like that. If they got the route through, if Extravagance, you know, because Matin went first, he took the brunt of the bullets, and then she could have gone through with, lovely body block from Shad. He's been just positioned himself nice, but on the other side, we do have a flag
Punt
out.
came out,
Yep, there it is.
but
in
IDK's
the
nowhere
midfield.
near. In fact, they're not even bothering. They know that one's returned. But where's Extravagance? I know she wasn't too far away, and there she is. The flag's completely clear. She's got this, no problems at all. Bang. 260 Sanix takes a snipe on the way out, but that's what the soldier gives you. It gives you that survivability against that sniper. But chain fire, she goes for the punt, unfortunately misses it. Will Matin get the mid-air esports? He does! Unfortunately, he's going in the wrong direction, though. He needs to turn around. He's under a lot of pressure from Vertigo here. He goes for the punt, goes up the hill. There's a
in the
lot of
danger
red.
zone.
Oh, who's going to get there first? It could go anywhere at the moment, and Elite Chocolate manages to get the return. 3-1, still 8.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, absolutely. It fell into the danger zone. And that's what happens in the danger zone. People get returns. We need to make a campaign about it and just like raise
ripped.
awareness. Don't put the flag there if ever possible. It's tragic. Something about sub. Have we got a sub come in? Who's come
Looks
No,
the
no.
same to me.
in? Everyone's the same. I don't know. Maybe someone's DC'd, but we'll work it out. Never understand Tribes players. They're just so complicated.
Trolls, man. A lot of them.
Yeah, either way, Vertigo have to make something happen. 8 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. They're only 2 caps down. They can do that. They can push through.
At the moment, I'm watching FX coming in with an infiltrator. Excuse me. Let's see what he's going to try to do. Is he going to be an inf grab? Or is it going to be some kind of clearance roll? Eunice is coming in from the other direction. I'm really curious. FX is known for sort of going for the hero cowboy cap. And there it is. And he gets shut down. And that means Eunice coming in. Okay, the flag has been returned, but Impaler's there. The infantry station's there. Eunice down to half health. And he gets out with it nonetheless. He's down. He's 207 Sanix, 389 health. And he's pretty much away. He needs to get the snipe from Shad. The Shad miss. Extravagance picks up that flag, but it gets dropped in the field. Looks like the pass is going to happen. Athelian now the one holding it.
They've slowed down. I like this, actually. I like they've slowed down here. They're trying to take it slowly, but he has been left by himself. That's not what we want. Brain damage now from people like Krista and Supercomputer. Love, Shad, and Extravagance all moving forward. The kill is made. Thillian actually killing himself. I think he maybe hunted him watching him.
Love might get the return.
No, not yet. Supercomputer on low health. They might make it happen, but they have slowed down. But I think they would have lost it if they hadn't slowed down to this point. So they're keeping calm. They're trying to slow it down, keep it moving. There's a pump. That's a little bit better. It's going to go to Elite Chocolate just about. No, bounces
Krista's
back.
coming.
Yep, they haven't got too much time to dilly-dally.
Oh, great conk there by Krista. Like, just popped it right down into the wrist of his team. Athelian still managing to keep it alive here, but IDK's crash is coming in thick and fast. Athelian goes down. Oh, Matt nearly gets it. Tool nearly gets it. But these hills, you cannot figure it out.
Oh, God, this is just, it's...
Oh, Matin just weaves in between about 3 Vertigo players and gets that return, and Impaler's out with the flag.
Not very high health left on him. 114, and there's the snipe from Knutson. You can generally rely on your snipers if they're Shad or Knutson to make the shot. And someone needs to jump on that return. Love's going to pick it up. He's going the wrong way, but he has picked it up in the soldier. Bounces over... no. Wow, Leet is bad, literally. Calling out your own teammate. Wow. Knutson. What a guy.
At least they're having fun.
Yep.
Extravagance coming in for the left to right. Where is she? She's coming in now and gets past. Oh, wow, she took a lot of damage. She needs to turn around and punch this forward, and she doesn't. She gets taken out by Elite Chocolate, in fact. The chain coming through, and Elite Chocolate getting the return. So he ain't that bad.
Matin coming in for the regrab. Am has not spotted him. Oh, boy, maybe he has gets the midder. Oh man, that was crazy. Am too fat, too strong. Eunice setting up on the right hand side, though he has got 5 left. 5 health left, and he does get sniped. So Elite Chocolate has picked it up anyway, so that's probably good for them. Soldier capping down the midfield. Meanwhile, the other side we do have Love. I'll stick with Love. What's going on with Elite Chocolate?
Elite Chocolate's halfway down. He's past the middle, and he gets sniped out by Shad. God, Shad is on fire tonight. This guy can't miss.
He's hard in the paint.
Absolutely, and Thelian's going to come down and keep it alive. Unfortunately, not enough IDK players left. They probably want to move to a standoff. IDK have been doing really well in the standoff this whole series, and they'll be happy with setting that up. So they're going to support their flag carrier, and they're going to set that up. So Am has now got it. We are definitely into established standoff mode. Let's see how these two offensive setups happen. Let's see if someone can get that pincer in, get some conks off, and get that return.
Yeah, here it is, the lesser spotted Impaler in the soldier class. He's been hitting the gym, he's been working out, putting his weight down, and he's just holding on to it, and he's had no trouble since. We do see FX, Elite Chocolate, and Eunice, and Athelian timing nicely.
Looks like Extravagance might be the return, or Love might get it as well. Oh yes, Love does get that return, and Impaler now making a beeline for that flag. FX is there. Can FX make some magic happen? Elite Chocolate's on his butt as well. In fact, he does go down. Impaler does go down. Let's see who's going to get onto that flag first. Will it be Tool? Indeed it will. Oh wow, look at that. Athelian's there. Will Athelian get to it? No!
Oh God, that was millimeters. Extravagance picks it up. Impaler goes stand. Good call from Impaler, although Extravagance doesn't have much health. There's the pass.
Great pass.
Oh, good. That is esports at the most. Wow. It wasn't flashy, but God, just the communication. Impaler goes up to stand. Extravagance gets a pick up. Perfect for up. It seemed like he made it easy for her. That was the thing. He moved to it.
I just want to watch this again.
Yeah, here's the replay. So
look at that.
Drops down. I think we saw a pick up from Tool. There it is. Almost the return. Look at this almost return from Athelian.
So close. Oh my God.
It looked like he got it. But then like instantly, straight from Impaler up on stand, up onto his perch. Here's the throw. He makes it easy for her. He jumps up. He makes himself obvious. And there it is. That's how you do it.
So 4-1, 3.5 minutes remaining. Vertigo might be seeing this one slip through their fingers.
Yeah,
they're this close.
Oh my God, it's
Love's out.
Really, time is ticking.
Time is ticking. Love is over halfway done. No one's on the chase. The sniper's not coming in either. Yoon is coming in. He gets body blocked before even getting to the stand. If they put this one in the hole, I don't hold out much chance left for IDK. FX is there to make the E-grab. The E-grab is starting to go down that hill. FX, he's pretty good at this. He seems to... Oh, wow, look at that. In fact, I think he stopped. He must have stopped. He saw the conks coming in. Matten getting some damage on him. Impaler's there. Impaler's got a good chance of getting this return. Where's Crystallite? And Crystallite's on top. He's going to slide down. He's going to get... No, did he get cap? He got the cap.
Oh, God.
5
I
for 1.
think that could be GG. We don't even know. 2 minutes, 3 minutes roughly. 2 minutes 50 left on the clock, and now Vertigo are in a real serious danger. This 4th map in a row could go to IDK, and what a turnout they've made. Blood Eagle flag does get returned. I'm seeing Eunice set up his route. They're going to have to do more than 1 capper, though. They cannot physically do, 3 caps and a grab to force it into the overtime.
I think
with 1
IDK's
capper.
got it.
I think they do.
As
this could be
Artosis
it.
says, those nerd chills, man, I can feel it
Oh,
running
God,
up my
it's
back.
just... Oh.
Crazy stuff. IDK, what a story for them to go out tonight. Like, on the back foot, had to win the first best of 3, lose the first map, come back 2 maps in a row, come back to the next best of 3, and then win the next 2 maps back to back. And given Dangerous Crossing, their recently most hated, most unsuccessful map, IDK, what a story.
Oh my God, underdog of the century. Even though they're
Well, I don't know about
underdogs.
underdog.
I'm trying to think of like what comeback story. I don't know. Whatever it is.
Comeback
they're,
story,
They're doing
definitely.
it well. Eunice gets conked off of the stand, and that's just dropped into the pit of death of the flags. They're 1 minute 45. Vertigo. They can't do anything here. They can't. Brain damage picking up. They're gonna play it to the end. Love with the pickup. They might even finish this off. What did I say? I said like 5-3 to Vert. I was wrong.
don't remember.
Oh dear.
But
Not
that
good
flag's
stuff.
going to get returned. Love is still in possession of the Vertigo flag. At the moment, Vertigo just playing for pride. Can they just stop a couple more casts? IDK pretty much got this one in the bag, and Impaler's going to hang on to it. M92 charging after him as well. Brain damage is coming in. It looks like Vertigo might get this return. No, in fact, they won't. Extravagance manages to hang on to it. That flag in the field. There is a lot of red around it, but Kingpin, aka Matt Leech Shock, will finally get the return.
There it is. Leak does hit it with 1 minute left, and wow, that's a nice return. They're stopping them from making the cap out at the very least. Brain damage and Knudsen and Athelian all setting up routes, and possibly Ethics as well. Not quite sure. Brain damage misses his route. Athelian
Look
coming
at
in any
Vert.
second.
All paths except for Am.
All pushing forward. I love this. This is good. Love says losing to a girl. Wow. I don't even know what that is. Is that like self-team BM? I think it is.
I don't know. Athelian
Gender
drops the flag.
equality, man. It's all the rage.
I mean, yeah, this is over. Uni's going to try and make something happen, but 5-1, mathematically impossible now for Vertigo. A lot of shit talk between these teams coming out now, but look, I don't think you can take anything away from IDK tonight. They've played exceptional try.
Oh, they have. I didn't even know at this point. Wow.
Caster GG, that's beer.
No, it isn't. There was 8 seconds left.
Extravagance might come in for number 6. No,
There it
gets
is.
shut down. 4 back-to-back wins for IDK to take out the whole thing. Just
That was a final to behold.
that was
man.
amazing.
Congrats to IDK, man. They really deserve that win. And as the last game that they're potentially playing, I mean, they've said it. Maybe
What a
we
way
see
to
a lot of
retire.
people leaving Tribes. Maybe we'll see them come back at one point. Maybe we'll see a reformation. But what a way to end it. 4 wins in a row coming from the lower position. Got to win 2 best of 3s in a row. I can't drill it in anymore. Like,
Yep.
oh,
I get to watch the end of it again. I guess it was all over by this point. So yeah, that was what was the final score? 5-2. Grimble?
yeah, 5-2. 5-2.
5-2. So did anybody get 5-2 to IDK? We will see very, very soon.
I saw a few votes for IDK. I think most were kind of hitting up the 7s, weren't they?
Yeah, we didn't see a single cap out tonight.
No, interesting stuff. I mean, they were close on a few accounts, I think. That last one I could have seen being capped out if some things had gone different, but wow, I'm reeling from that.
Mr. Production, we have a technical challenge now. How can we get Mumble going?
Yes, it's a fucking good question.
Yeah.
You can play it through that laptop if I give you my headphones.
What
Cool.
about if I just use this laptop?
Yeah.
Because is sound coming out of the speakers here?
No.
Is it not? No, it didn't, because when I played that interview, it didn't come through the speakers, did it?
No.
Shit.
If you play it in there, I can just pop in my headphones where you want to listen to it.
Yeah, but both of us, we all want to hear it, right?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Jesus, don't give me a chance.
It's fine. If you do
Can
it,
we-
you're better at asking questions anyway, so we can work it out. It's cool, guys. We're fine.
Can we hear the stream, like as the live stream as we play it? Or will that be weird feedback?
I would have to get some...
Live stream's quite delayed, isn't it?
No, I didn't mean like the live stream. I
Oh,
meant more
right,
they're
okay.
pushing out.
I just had to get my speakers out.
If we run it through here, stick the headphones on you do the interview. It's all cool.
But
So right, plug headphones into that from
Yeah.
Grimbles.
I guess we could do that way. I think we're gonna have to.
Working it out. Yeah, this is a bit rushed, guys. Because bit rushed at least because I sat in traffic for 4 hours and was late because
There's
I'm
gotta
killing
be a way.
esports.
There's got to be
But,
a way.
Yeah, we can just plug into here, run mumble through here.
You need to get that audio into there somehow.
I can do that real easy. Just give me one of those cables. Give me one of those cables.
And then I'm from HDMI.
People want to see a bit of a studio tour, what you got going on here, Grim. Maybe we can do that towards the end, but hopefully we can get someone from IDK and hopefully someone from Vertigo if they're feeling
Actually,
willing.
yeah, this is totally gonna work.
Oh, look at this live stuff going on.
Easy boy.
Oh,
Yeah, so if I do this, we can use the internal mic on that.
there we go.
I still need to leave these on because that's how you get the sound. But we'll also should be able to hear it.
Why don't I? Whatever you...
Oh, actually, no, this won't work. I'll only be able to hear it, basically.
It's fine. Just if it gets done, it gets done.
Actually, well, if we can use that headset as well. So, grab that back. Do we have any other headsets, even just like headphones, like earbuds? Do we have any other headset at all?
Probably. Somewhere. That's a stick on there.
Where?
So your one's just down there.
Yeah.
No, there's no cable.
Oh, what?
All right, let me get on the Mumble. Mumble.
But it's still...
Yeah, I am. I'm just getting onto the thing. We turn that on. Figure settings.
Yeah, we're not all in the same room. We're all just green screening. Like
Test.
Doctor's in the same room.
While we're doing that, should I give a little studio tour?
Yeah, let's do that. So, Grimble is the master of this setup. I walked in, I was like, this is way, like, crazier than I expected. So, look at that. Even the backlight looks so cool.
I know, man.
It's awesome.
I need to edit this.
And yeah, it is
Oops.
really warm in this room. I'm just gonna ban this. Oh, I can't ban this person because I'm not signed in. Damn. Let's see if I can sign in.
Progressive down there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sorry. That don't know if you can hear Grimble, but that's the TV that's playing the stream back to me and Doc. This is where Grimble's been sitting on his rig. Obviously, you can see Doc over here and big lights going on there. There's one light down there. Obviously, the casters' desks, which are lovely.
That's Stowe's hairline.
Yeah, that's my hairline just working out there.
You got a hairline, bitch.
Yeah,
Hairline. It's his hairline. Lightning is here.
it's awesome. Like I get highlights. It's good.
Grimble, I will need your help because your mumble powers will allow us to.
I
well, I
think
need
we
you to
have
move
mumble
me.
powers.
No, because I don't like. You know how like mumble's really weird with certificates and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, what do you
I need you to move me into mumble to somewhere that I can talk to. Looks like server 5. Matten is there. Knutsen's there. Yeah, just in fact, I might be able to move there myself.
There we
There
go.
we go.
We're in.
Hello.
You say you're fucking bad. Hello.
That went straight onto the stream, boys. Well done.
Oh my god.
Is that coming through? Okay, Grimble.
Wait.
Okay, brilliant. So what I'll do now is I'll just do that. Which is a little quiet. There.
Okay, win.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
What? You're lagging.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello, am I lagging?
Yeah, you're lagging.
It's gonna repeat into them. I'll use
Am I
push to
lagging,
talk.
guys?
No, it's better now. It's better.
Alright, cool. Then it's you, Martin.
I need to set up my push to talk.
Crystallite entered
Are you
channel.
talking to us or what's going on? I don't
I
understand.
don't know. What's going on.
We're working it out.
We're working-
it out.
I just need to figure out my push to
Oh
talk.
my god.
Oh my
I
god,
got
that's
two
just
IDK
Italian.
versus Spain.
Nelson, are you red?
If I'm red. I think I was red the whole game, to be honest. Even when I got home. I think I got a sunburn, I'm not sure.
Is this,
I
is this
think
live?
after
Is this
the
going
first
out on the
one,
stream? Grimlock?
Yeah, after the first map, you have been red
Cool.
for every map, probably.
I think it was
But
when
wait
I
to
started my
watch the
stream,
vlogs,
I was red already. So.
Alright, guys, how you doing?
Doing
What?
good.
Hello,
How you
guys.
doing?
Can you hear us all right?
Yeah,
Your
but your
mic is a
mic
bit
is kind of
bad,
shit,
man.
but
Yeah,
still.
shit.
I need them louder.
We can hear you though.
Uh,
I'm actually turn off my stream, so.
all right, awesome, guys. So yeah, look, congratulations, Crystal. Like, what a way to go out. That's all I could say at the end of the cast.
Yeah.
No.
Krista, hello, he's talking to you.
Hey, I was drinking, sorry, what?
So yeah,
Sorry, what did you say, Doc?
I was just congratulating you guys on what a perfect ending to IDK basically.
Oh, thank you. And yeah, I think it was a great game. We were really looking forward to it because, as you know, this was gonna be our last game. Most of us are gonna stop, and we really wanted to win this one, and we did it in the best way possible. I think that there is nothing left to prove, probably.
Yeah, nothing left to prove, Natson. Shit. I'm
BM's
just
coming
joking.
out thick and fast, guys.
Who's Desky during our channel?
Yeah, get rid of this game.
It doesn't matter. So I mean, Knudsen, you guys went in there, I think, fairly confident. What can you say about the map? I mean, you guys won the first game, and then IDK followed up with back-to-back wins, 4 in a row. Like, what was going on? What was going on in your mumble and through your heads?
Confused again. Once again, confused. We didn't know what to do, basically. That's all I can say, to be honest. IDK were really... They stepped up the gaming really a lot, to be fair. So we didn't know what to do. They were really stronger than we were, and we did... I mean, we couldn't have an answer to that, so... Big credits to them. Well played.
Thank you, Natsu. It was a pleasure to play with versus you, as every time we did when it was with Heartbreakers, with Inside, etc., etc. So
Yeah.
it's always fun. The best games we had and the World Tribes Ascend scene had was when our teams played. So maybe it was this time it was not even like it happened in the past. I mean, usually when you won or we won, it was just for some cups. But still, it was really fun to play and hard to manage. So, well played to you.
Great, thank you. But we wanted you to win because you're, quitting and shit as well, so...
I knew you were gonna say it.
What did you say, Doc?
Did you say you let them win?
Yep.
Oh, 4 maps in a row. That's
Yeah,
like,
that's
I mean,
why. That's why.
Hey, Doc said it. We won the first map. We showed you how we're doing this, and then, well, let's be kind.
And then during the last map, you switched shots to FX to try inf grabs on the X. That's
No,
because you wanted us to
Chest
win.
crashed.
Yeah.
To be fair,
yeah.
we didn't switch up anything. He crashed.
It's just the games, the play style that it's different. No, but I'm joking, like you are,
Yeah,
of course.
No, I'm not joking. I'm always
Shut up.
serious.
So I mean, guys, it was an amazing game to watch. Like, it was so exciting, particularly the last couple of maps. Crystal, like, what did you guys think going into Dangerous Crossing? Had you guys been practicing it? Had you worked it out? Obviously, you said before the game that's like your least favorite map, but you guys look pretty strong.
Yeah, well, to be honest, we did not really change our game style for the X. The X, sorry, it's just that the way that's what I said even after our game versus Pelican. It's just the way they play that map. they are really strong on that map. So I think we did not change our strategy. We just played perfectly, and the strategy Vertigo was using was not the best one. Crash our defense. So
Surprised you didn't do more inf grabs.
yeah. We were expecting a lot more of inf grabs, but when I saw that FX was not playing, I understood that it was not gonna be like that. But still, yeah, in the end, we did not change much to our strategy. We did not have the time or the teams to practice the X, and it's just the way Bert are playing. It's completely different to Pelicans. Pelicans are really strong on this map. I think there is no team who can beat them on the X at the moment.
Well, yeah. I think we are better than DX than people actually assume we are. We try to play a little bit more like Pelican, like they're doing. Having the offense going top wide and then go straight for the standee, ignore the sniper because they have a solid capper and the sniper can't do shit. That's that. That's what we tried to do, and I don't know what happened there. And then we were a bit off as well. So I don't know if you can, if we played our normal game style, Chris, I think we really won versus you. Still. But I must say, having extra in your team is, it's a boost for you guys. Because you could see that Matt and extra knows how they are playing. That's how it felt for us.
Yeah, I would agree. It's almost like if you guys were sticking around, I think Creature might be fired, as Freaky would say.
You're fired.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't think we are sticking around, to be honest. He can't play, he's at work.
Alright.
So, Krista, you guys won. It was an epic win. Is it enough to keep you around, or are you sticking to your guns?
No, it's not enough. But it's not because this is a decision that was already made. I told you this was probably going to happen after season 1 if we won that, but we lost, so we managed to keep the team together, to try for the last time and then drop. We did it, and we did it a lot better this time. So yeah, it's not enough. Sadly, it's not enough. Even if at the same time we are so excited now, so happy, but most of us are sad because we knew that this was gonna be our last game, but I think there was not a better way to finish it, so it's perfect like this.
You don't have to thank me.
Well, to be honest, guys,
where do you face it?
I don't really have too much to add. It's been an incredible series. So, did you have anything you want to throw at the guys?
Yeah, I just want to say, you guys gave us sorry, I'm
You got to talk
going to this one. Okay, I'll just talk into this one because I think we're going off the laptop. But yeah, I think just generally you gave us a really great series, and it was great to see you guys really stick it into the end. I'm sad to see you as a team leaving, and I don't know, what the scene is going to be like without you guys, because you've been around forever. Oldest tribes team in the universe. So basically we're going to miss you, and I hope some of you guys stick around to play still, even if you're not competing.
Sun silence.
Yeah.
Wow.
Krista? Maddie? Hello? No,
Oh
nothing.
yeah,
Yeah, it's actually
Good.
sad to see them
Yeah.
leaving.
it's been fun, but I guess people have got to move on.
But to be fair, if you look at Pelican and Flam, we need to do a little bit to them. They have
I
stepped
think
up the
Pelican
game as
could
well.
be really good, man.
Even Flam, if they're sticking to what the fuck they're good at, no way they think. But Pelican are good as well. I think Pelican and Flam are at the same level.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
They
it's
could
just
be
that's
really good,
Casey's
man.
working,
They
man.
could be really good. Tasty one.
The thing that makes Pelican a little bit better today is actually Tasty's roots, because Europe doesn't know his roots, so people doesn't know where to spot. When we learn how to spot the Tasty ham, he will not be as good anymore.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's going to be a question for EUTL Season 3 then. See who's going to sort of claim that #1 spot, away from Vertigo and now expired IDK.
Yeah, I hope it's Flam or Pelican, if you ask me.
Well, what about the future of Vertigo, Knutson? Are you guys hanging around?
I have no idea, to be honest. Like Krista Stretcher said, I was thinking about quitting after Season 1 as well. But I got sick and shit, my back, and I didn't know. I thought I was gonna have more games time, which I do.
Who cares?
Well, who cares? You care. So.
No, I said niggers.
Oh, nigger. So I'm not sure about Season 3. Whatever. I don't
You
know about
said you're back, etc. So. No, nothing. Keep going.
Yeah, my back is hurting. So I don't know about Season 3. For sure. I don't know if I want to snipe anymore, because after this season, I have never raged this much before, due to the warping. People are warping constantly for me. Today as well, Martin and Extra. So I don't know if I want to snipe, if I'm gonna quit, start casting instead. So I don't know. We'll see. Vertigo, I cannot speak for the others. We haven't spoke about Season 3. I'm not crying, by the way.
All right, guys. Well, maybe we'll start to wrap this one up. Being Knutson, condolences, you guys weren't able to pull this one off tonight. But do you have any final thoughts or shout-outs before we wrap up the show?
Yeah, shout out to IDK. I mean, we're gonna miss you. Oh, we are. I mean, always, as you said, good games and stuff like that. We have always played versus each other. We have always tried to beat each other. We don't care about the others. We only care about us, because we know we are going to be in the finals. Manny, you were kind of good sniper. Seriously, well done. No, nothing. I mean, Vertigo. I hope we're going to stick together, and you guys who casting. Every caster, we need more Europe caster, if you ask me. We had big problems at the start, so any caster out there, start casting, we will support you.
Cool. And Crystalite, over to you. I mean, congratulations, mate. What are you going to do with the cash?
Well, we will split the cash with everyone. I think the part that should go for extra will be X or Kriya. We will split the money between them, because Kriya played for group stage and during the first game of our playoffs, and the second one where we lost. So, I think I'll use the money for this summer, if I get them before the summer, but I doubt it, to be honest. So I will need them on September, October, when I will back. I will be back after the summer without money. So.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see.
Yep.
And I mean, any final thoughts and shout-outs from you, Krista?
Of course, I want to say thank you to my team. Yeah. We played, even if Martin is a little guy, he's new to IDK. He's in our heart as well, but some of us played
in
together.
Your cheating heart.
Some of us played together for more than 10 years. So even if we are swept, it's a really sad day for us. Because, we really... when you play 3 times a week, with the same guys for 10 years, it's like they are brothers for you. And every member of IDK is a brother for me. So I want to say thank you to my team for staying together even after we lost, without changing name, right, Natson?
Yeah, heartbreakers all the way.
Keeping the same name, the same boss, and winning it in the end. That's all.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, we're going to let you go, and we're going to put a bow on this one. So, yeah, congratulations to both teams, quite frankly. It was an awesome game to watch. And, yeah, we'll see what happens in Season 3. So, thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll cut down. Well, that's it.
That is it.
Season
There it is.
2, done and
Season 2
dusted.
wrapped up. Put a bow on it.
That's it. Well,
unexpected.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I didn't see IDK coming back through that group stage. I thought they'd been playing up to a point where they weren't going to take it from Vertigo. I thought Vertigo had advanced through that, and then IDK come through with that. I mean, it's what IDK do, I guess. I
Yeah.
mean, just,
Amazing stuff, really.
Yeah, really cool.
Well, yeah. I'll final thoughts and shout outs from you, Sto.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're here, we're doing a live cast. A live cast is something I want to do for really ages and ages. It's been really fun. Huge shout out to Grimble, he's been off camera the whole time doing this, and it's really just, I'm kind of blown away by what he's been able to do with, you know, the stuff he has, and Doc, of course, being the host, the main guy. It's been really fun, and thanks for sticking with us. You know, obviously we've got some teething issues. This is the first time we've done this. So yeah, sticking with, you know, the audio troubles or whatever it is, but I think generally we did. We
Came out
stuck
pretty
it
good.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
we stuck it together, and
Number one Tribes production
yeah,
global.
global. We can maybe hold that. But yeah, it's really great. Thanks to everyone for watching. I guess shout out. I'm starting streaming for Hi-Rez tomorrow on Tribe
Yeah.
Descend. I'll be starting.
Finally got your internet sorted.
Yeah, that's all sorted. It's done. So I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow morning, 12 p.m. GMT. So that's 1 p.m. CET, and then 7 a.m. Eastern time. So, and I'll be doing that Monday to Friday. So
Cool.
you can check me out there if you want. This has been Quick Draw TV as well. So go and check us out on our Twitch page, Quick Draw TV, our YouTube page, Quick Draw Esports, and Quick Draw TV is our Twitter. And yeah, just round of applause to these guys for doing this. It's been great.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll echo pretty much everything Sto always said. Thanks to all the viewers tonight. Thanks to the teams. Thank you to IDK and
Yeah.
Vertigo for putting on such a great show. Could have easily been a quick, 2-map cutout and we'd be home and packed already, but we got to see a really great extended series
I could have missed
tonight.
the whole series.
You
It
could
could
have,
have just happened.
So thankfully they stuck it out just for you, Sto.
Yeah,
so you can't
I'm sure they
participate.
heard that I was running a bit late.
Exactly. But yeah, thanks to all the guys for watching. Couldn't give out any codes today,
Yeah, no,
unfortunately.
we're holding on to them.
Yeah.
Maybe Blue Plate.
Blue Plate
Wednesday,
definitely.
Blue
So
Plate.
look,
Wednesday.
we will give out at least one Game of the Year code on Blue Plate. So on Wednesday night, same channel, 3 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central European, 8 p.m. London. We will be back with Behind the Blue Plate. We will be wrapping up this game. We will also be wrapping up the NATL finals
Yes,
that
of course,
happened
yeah.
just recently. So that'll be really exciting. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we can maybe get some representatives from the teams involved. We'll
Sure we
see how
can.
we go. But tune in for that. Aside from that, subscribe to all our things. You can follow me at DocMatrix on Twitter, at Stowaway Tribes for yourself. Thank you very much to our production manager, Grimble. He's the reason all this stuff happened. Just exceptional, and I'm just really happy that I could be a part of something like this
Yes.
at all. So that'll be it
Roll
for
on
us.
for the next time as well.
Yeah,
Next time.
exactly. So we'll download this and try to get this up on the YouTube. And until then, guys, catch you next time.
See ya.